Hello, everyone, and welcome to another podcast. We do have a couple more people coming in here. There's a lot to talk about. Championship Sundays next week, and the divisional round was this week. And we're going through all the matchups, the Texans matchup, all the games, and we're going to also do the previews for next week's matchup as well. Obviously, I'm gonna start off with the Houston Texans versus the Baltimore Ravens. It was the first game of the whole thing. So as you know, Lewis, yeah, we lost to the Baltimore Ravens. I will tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you because I told Casey this, and I'll tell everybody this. I would much rather have faced the Baltimore Ravens, and that's funny. That's funny.
you started you started early, man. You
Yeah,
started
man, start
early.
early. No, look, I tell you, I will take it. I ain't tripping because I lost to the Baltimore Ravens. That is the best team in the NFL. I am not because look, everybody would have lost to the Baltimore Ravens. That team is amazing. And John hopping on here. And yeah, Smitty already starting. You see, what time do y'all teams play? Smitty already started. Um, I I would have rather played the Ravens and play the Chiefs. I did not want whatever. See what Josh Allen had cooking. I didn't want that. I would take because out of every game that happened this weekend, mine was the most like least heartbreaking. The other three teams, something happened
You
at
got
the
the
end of the game
Casey.
that. Well, he already in here too. Look, he ready. But we got people. Hey, y'all two playing each other. Yeah, that's interesting. And yeah, Casey said he coming in soon as well. So
Hey,
that'll be fun.
Smitty. Who winning out of you and the Lions?
Oh, you trying to start beefing the chat?
Are y'all blowing them out?
That's
What's
how
up,
you done
Smitty?
verdict.
Oh,
We
Are
gonna
y'all
divert
are
it.
y'all blowing the Lions out?
oh,
I mean, it's just
Smitty.
the Lions, right?
I got a bone I want to pick with you and them 49ers.
Man, we'll get to that. That 49er game is the next game, so we'll definitely get to that game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but hey, I'll take what I got. I know from watching that game, I just understood two things. Number one, like I said on my preview, I said this: if we both start slow, they gon' eventually they gonna figure things out before we do. So you have to hit them in their mouths, similar to like what Green Bay did to San Francisco. You have to hit them in their mouths quickly because if y'all both 10-10, they gonna figure it out and then you'll start scoring and your momentum's completely gone. And obviously, I think we lost that game in the trenches, D line, O line. I think those two parts, that D line specifically, I know D line. I want to improve the D line so badly. I feel like if you, and this is my take. I don't know if y'all agree with it, but my take is this: if you have these three things at an elite level, you have a great chance of being a Super Bowl. You have an elite quarterback or great quarterback play, a great D line, and a great O line. If you can win in the trenches, if you look at the Eli Manning Giants, the reason why they won the Super Bowl against the 16-0 Patriots because they got pressure with four people. I need that level. I need that. Those are usually the teams that make the deep playoff runs. The Baltimore Ravens, the San Francisco 49ers, teams like that. They have great D lines and great O lines. Last year's Eagles with the great O line and D line. You see how it works. That's what I need. And we got a good amount of cap space, so I need to go in there, jump in, and build that part of my team. But
I
I know
like
y'all
the O
probably
line though.
yeah, the O line is not as big of a problem as the D line was for me. I think the D line D line isn't bad, but I want it to be like those two. We were in a 4-3, so Grenard, I want to resign him. Well, Anderson, obviously, great player for us. But there's a couple of guys out there I want to add in free agency. There's a guy from the Ravens. I don't know how to spell his last name, but it starts with it's like Marbaduke. I don't know how to say his last name, but
Yeah.
that's a
mean,
guy I would like to get.
I mean,
Um,
I like
built
the
that
the
up.
Texans D line and O line. I just
You like
think
the whole
it
team?
came down to the Ravens just having the best. Like, I mean, it's levels to it. Like if you think about what happened with y'all in the Browns, y'all were able to dominate. Just need John. I got no confidence. Not nah, Black Star. That wasn't for you. That was more for Smitty.
Hey, you started beef right now. But Smitty, you're right. Also, a problem in the game was we committed a lot of penalties. That false start stuff, that's the penalty I hate the most. I hate false starts. And Laramie Tunsil love doing false starts. We gotta protect CJ Stroud, but Laramie Tunsil, that false start, that thing be that it be killing me, low key. So yeah, 11 penalties on the road.
He had, like
It's
what,
tough.
one penalty though? It was
That's
them.
something he does. That's something he does consistently.
Yeah,
That's
them
his
false
thing.
starts was crazy. Like,
No,
damn.
I don't know if we were
one
ready. Yeah.
theme I'm realizing in this
No.
playoffs is that's slowly coming back. Like, the era that was coming up, if you remember, like the Jared Goff Rams, and then like when Patrick Mahomes started making a scene, Like the theme in the NFL was like you need a quarterback so you can pass, pass, pass. But what's slowly coming back, and what's the theme of all four of these teams is you need a great run game. Like even Patrick Mahomes
Yes.
needs a great run game to help change up, slow down the rush. I'm telling you that because that always travels no matter where you go. That's why the Packers went in, to San Francisco with no fear because Aaron Jones was just
He was killing it though.
And broke their
I thought they were
record.
gonna win that game. But look, I know. I thought no, I got you. No, we'll let you unload on Smitty when you get the chance. One thing I'll tell you, and obviously when Casey come in, he can also talk about it. But we'll probably be on the Green Bay game at that point. There's a guy on our team named Kendrick Green. We drafted him. I wanted Kyle Hamilton. We got Derek Stingley is a stud, and then we had 2 picks in that draft. I wanted Kyle Hamilton. They got Kendrick Green. Kind of pissed me off now because Kyle Hamilton probably best safety in the NFL at the moment. But Kendrick Green is a great run blocker. He got injured. He's a great run blocker, but he's a terrible pass blocker. I don't know how to compensate that. Do I sub him out? I don't know how to compensate someone who's really good with running, but run blocking, but terrible at pass blocking. I don't know how to work with that.
You just gonna have to like play to his strengths. I mean, he got to get better. I mean, it's every O line. It ain't gonna be perfect. It's gonna be something they prefer to do. Usually the nastier people like to run block, so that is a plus. So, I mean, when y'all surround CJ Stroud, it'll be better. Because when the D line. Is probably what he struggled with, on D line on pass protection is like the initial get off, and what slows it down? A run game, like constantly.
Yeah,
he can't get in like that pass rush stance every time if we constantly going at him, like so. Hey,
hey, I'll tell you, there's gonna be a good amount like the Ravens and them teams up there, they're like at a different level, right? So for me to get to that level, like we all start off slow. Like most of these guys, like Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes had a pretty good start to his postseason career, but Lamar Jackson had, like a harder start. So like it's common. Josh Allen had a bad start. You remember John? You like to bring up Josh Allen game against us. So like a lot of these elite quarterbacks be having slow starts. CJ had a pretty good start, first game. Sorry, Harrison, but the second game, Baltimore defense in Baltimore, that's tough. But hey, we got a lot of cap space, so next year I'm hoping that we get it. Like I said, I had the least worst.
So
My loss.
You want to change your O line up?
No, I don't want to change my O line. Like
I
think.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Retooling.
So retooling. So like the interior of the O line, like Kendrick Green is a guy we drafted him high, right? He got hurt. Now we have people in the O line, but like our interior, I was like maybe we could find a way to like retool the interior because it was kind of like shaky a little bit. Like there was people who were injured and in and out type of thing. So we have to kind of figure out what's established.
Shaky throughout the year or shaky in his game?
Throughout the year, it was like we had to retool the whole entire year.
You got the opposite problem as us.
I remember watching the games. I don't really
time.
remember them like struggling. I always remember like, damn, he still got time to throw the ball. I always remember like
the main thing that's true. They're good at pass blocking. My running game is usually the
run
inconsistent
blocking.
thing.
Yeah, the run
that's why
game.
my run game
kind of went crazy.
I mean, he was spotty though. It wasn't. A good run game is like
It's
what I'm saying.
I mean, they started off with I forgot his name. I can't remember name. That's my one thing. I can't remember name.
Damian Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce. But once Singletary like, because I know they were kind of like in a hard spot. Like, do we let Pierce continue to develop, or do we play the obviously better player? And I don't Singletary at first he wasn't just like completely taking over games, but like when y'all played the Bengals, at that point it was like you'll be dumb to keep starting Pierce over Singletary. So they were kind of like iffy. I mean, if y'all don't bring him back, that would be crazy.
I mean, what if we get a better running back? He's not. What if I get like a premier running back?
He's not a premier. I think Singletary is like a.
Someone said Saquon.
Yeah, what if you go for smoke?
Saquon, maybe.
I'm bringing Singletary back.
No, I mean for the right price.
Saquon, that's crazy.
I might bring Singletary back for the right price, but I'm not like overpaying. Not like especially Singletary, like just one good year. I'm not going to overpay you for that. So
that's all you need.
Definitely. I mean, not a lot of running backs got one good year, and
David Johnson.
David Johnson had like two. He had 2 good years, and then he came to me.
Not when he came to the Texans, though.
No, he was
The
awful.
year y'all got him.
He was terrible. Yeah.
His best years was
No. I'm saying the year before. Okay, what about the year before y'all got him?
He was still like he was losing steam. That's why the trade was bad because he was losing steam. Yeah, that's a loss.
How many draft picks I got? Y'all can get.
We got Cleveland pick. That pick, I'll tell you, I'm not gonna lie. Look,
Harrison's happy about that.
That is the greatest. Because everybody, and me included, thought that the Houston pick would be higher than Cleveland. But the fact that we gave them, if we gave Arizona the Cleveland pick, it would have hold us. We gave them the Houston pick, so now we have a higher pick doing that. That's amazing. That's an amazing development. That's good stuff.
So you got 2 picks in the first round, right? Or just one?
We had one. We traded one to Arizona. We traded our pick to Arizona.
Dang, you gonna get a running back and receiver? I think y'all go receiver first round.
Yeah, we could do that. Get some. I need some receiver depth. Yeah, when Tank Dell went down, it was John Mechie, and it was one man, Noah Brown, always injured too. Noah Brown had 2 games for me, and he was gone. Yeah, he was gone. Boy, it was a good 2 games though, but I need a little more than that.
Great games.
Yeah, right. Make John get me fancy. That's interesting.
Yeah, y'all just lost control after like that halftime. And I just like that's why I texted y'all like, oh man, they maul y'all up front, the game over. It was because they kept running the ball, and then I don't know. Lamar finally settled down, and he was like taking like, oh my gosh, it was like bootlegs out, and he was running, and they had people out in front of him. I was like, yeah, this game is over.
Yeah, I mean, we have a good amount of cap space. We got our draft picks. We got to really step up because the top of the top. The Ravens, the Ravens are actually so good. Remember that DVOA stat I was talking about? I think they're the top 10 or even top 5 DVOA of all time. Meaning they're literally
one of the greatest. This defense was nasty. Their pass defense is very good.
So, I mean, they beat the brakes off the Lions, beat the brakes off the 49ers, beat the brakes off the Dolphins. I mean, like I'm just like, what do you expect out of me? I made it tied at the half. I missed the field goal. I didn't get the lead, so I made it tied at 10-10. That was my half. I'll take it. We'll try next year. We could go to this game though because this is where Smitty comes in, and when Casey come in, then we obviously can do a quick talk about it. But Smitty, see what Green Bay did to San Francisco is what I wanted because I was really scared in that fourth quarter. I was like, yo, because this podcast is very interesting.
Smitty was scared in that fourth quarter.
But I'll tell you this though, I'm gonna tell you, Jordan Love. He plays so well, but he had that Brett Favre mind, boy. I tell you, Brett Favre's interception in that NFC Championship is literally the worst interception in recorded history. I swear, if you get all the context in that, a tie game in field goal range with seconds remaining, and if you win, you make the Super Bowl, you throw it across his body in the middle of the field. That is the stupidest decision I have ever seen. And that Vikings announcer, the commentator, he'll tell you because he was pissed off live. It was wonderful. That is plot. But that Jordan Love interception, I was like, yeah, that's plot going. They couldn't let no Green Bay versus Detroit NFC championship. They couldn't let all that happen. I feel it. I feel that would be too crazy. Detroit get the home game of the NFC championship. Too crazy, boy. Crazy, bro. But okay, what do y'all think? I'm gonna also put I paused the little comments they having for this moment. So, so what do y'all think of this matchup between these two?
I think Purdy actually had a lot of good throws in that game. Like if you're looking,
that man said, "What?" That man lose face.
You know what? And I knew this was exactly what was gonna fucking happen. So I liked the TikTok showing all the throws. It's like a fucking 2-minute TikTok throwing all his fucking like dime throws.
That's hilarious. They're cooking each other now, though.
They
took the pressure off of y'all and put it on each other. That's hilarious.
I'm dead.
I told y'all 1v1.
Yeah. Chat 1v1.
We'll bag out.
We are though.
I got 2 takeaways. One.
What's the takeaways from that game?
I guess my anger for the Cowboys is slightly dialed back because it showed what the Green Bay did to us wasn't a fluke. 2. Then I turned my anger. Turn my anchor back up because I'm mad because this is the weakest the Niners ever looked. They look terrible that game. The entire game. And the fact I keep seeing people talking about Brock Purdy had a good game. His last drive was good. That's it. I would have gave him an F. He looked shook. I told you, Brock Purdy is overrated. It's like, bro, it's like the 49ers is built like this.
I'm gonna send the TikTok real quick.
You can do it. Send it to me.
Send
to
it.
me.
I'll even show it. I'll show it here, but I'm curious. Let's analyze Brock Purdy. Go ahead.
I mean, y'all seen Marvel? Y'all probably don't watch Marvel movies, but in Doctor Strange, when Scarlet Witch was coming, to the Sorcerer Supreme, and everybody was like making the shield, and she got in one person's mind, and then the shield broke down. That's Brock Purdy. It's like soon as somebody gets injured on this team, that's like a key or X factor, he turns into a different person. And comes in, well, Green was a rain. People over here dealing with below freezing games, and you over here complaining about the rain. Nah, I'm not sold on Brock Purdy. He's borderline like Dak. He over here get his lights just get buck wild in the prime moments, and he almost folded the game. So, hey, Smitty, it's okay though. I'm cooking y'all today because y'all did not look good in that game. Y'all look very, very vulnerable. Jordan Love.
Do you think it might be a rust? You think it might be a rust thing? Do you think it might be like rest versus rust, like they were rusty?
No.
Or you think they
because
just
we
not as good as y'all?
I mean, he keeps doing this the same pattern. He did it versus the Browns. He did it. All these wins, I'm telling you, somebody got injured, and then Brock Purdy turned into a totally different person, like a totally different quarterback. I don't know.
I mean, one of the throws on, like one of the like dime passes on this TikTok is literally with Deebo Samuel out of the game.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay.
I think
send it to me, Harrison. Send it to me. I'm curious.
I think
like email.
Because I mean, if you want to go off
maybe.
Rust is like maybe some bad throws. That first pick, well, the one that should have been a pick. Like that first pass that should have been a pick six. That didn't look like Rust. That just looked like he was scared. Like because Green Bay went down and scored, and Green Bay they did their part. They did what they did against us. Once you go down there and put the pressure on them, now Purdy like all right. They came to play, and like Lewis said, I'm glad they came to play, and now I dialed back a little bit.
Put face back in. That put face back in you.
I just dialed back a little bit. Maybe I was gonna fire all three of them. Maybe just one can go now. Maybe I'll maybe we can keep Dak now, I guess, or maybe we can keep Dan Quinn, I guess. And the 49ers, bro, y'all had no excuse.
None.
Y'all see what they? Well, I almost threw a pick six.
Mauricio, what you think about it? What was your recap on that game?
I mean, obviously the Packers looked very competitive in an ugly game. The weather's affecting everybody, not just the Niners.
Yeah, it was.
And since we're talking so much about Purdy, I mean, I never liked him being in the MVP conversations, just because of the team he has around him, the weapons and stuff, how he looked in throughout the season. He has CMC, he has Debo, so he has George Kittle, he has weapons on the offense. But I mean, you can't really deny, and it hurts, but you can't deny his success, right? He's taking the team to another NFC Championship game as mystery relevant. I still don't think he'll probably be a long-term quarterback simply because his rookie deal is so team-friendly. So, they'll be able to keep the pieces around him that make him successful. And maybe his teammates will realize that and maybe take even more team-friendly deals, whatever. That's for the future. But as far as the game go, I mean, it was a tough, ugly game. He did make some. He made some good throws. Like you can't say he didn't. It's for me. It's because he has those weapons. But you still got to give credit where credit's due. I think San Francisco in this specific game, maybe you could say won despite Purdy. But in better conditions, maybe he doesn't look as bad, or the whole team doesn't look as bad. But then in better conditions, maybe the Packers are also playing better as well. So,
my man said,
I
heard Brock Purdy gets paid less than WNBA players.
Yeah, I mean,
I still think Green Bay lost this game more than San Francisco won.
Well, let's see. Let's. I share my screen. I'm gonna see what Harrison cooking. Let's see. Let me put full screen here. All right. What's up with the video, boy? Come on, man. Hey, Harrison, what's up with your video, boy?
It's plot.
They don't want you to see. They didn't want me to see.
Yeah, it was a nice game-winning drive. It was.
That's how long the video is. 0.00.
Why I say 0.0? Is this
how long the video is?
It's like a joke with the. This man make a really good joke.
Oh nah. I sent it.
That thing
I sent it
0.0. They just. I'll keep looking to it. That's hilarious. I'm gonna keep looking. That's funny though. That is.
But Jesse, you can present that picture I sent you.
Oh, okay, you said okay.
Do you still have it?
Oh,
I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
Well, I texted it to you. I didn't email it to you.
Can you email it to me so I can just like pop it real quick? Let me. Okay. You sent me more. You sent me backup stuff so I can really see this. That's hilarious.
Hey, I gotta send the backup shit.
That man said he really want this Brock Purdy point. I feel it. Let's see.
Shout out to Christian McCaffrey though, because he's the only good thing on offense.
He's the only good.
He's the game-winning drive.
He's the only good thing in offense, but he has 7 different weapons. That's what you keep talking about. How does that make sense?
How does that make sense? Because they're all pros. It makes completely sense. We're not even naming you, Chet. We're not even naming you. They got the best fullback in the league too.
You literally just said Brock Purdy Chris McCaffrey the only good thing on offense.
Oh, because he's the only thing
about for that game.
Yeah, like he's doing his job.
Can you hear this?
No, I can't hear it, but I don't need
to hear it. He's wide open.
You don't need to hear it.
He's not. What do you mean he's wide open?
He's wide open.
There's 3 receivers around him.
3 receivers?
Or 3 DBs around him. Look at this.
Do you like that though?
You count that as 3? What is this? A phantom contest? What is this? 2K?
Oh, we got another. Let's see this pass. Okay. Is that a good throw?
That's a slant. My boy said that's a slant. All right, watch the replay. It replays it. Look, are you fucking kidding me? You don't think that's a good throw?
It's a slant. It's more of a good catch than a good throw. I'm not.
He's giving Brock Purdy the Dak treatment. Everybody that treats Dak that way, he's giving Brock Purdy that treatment. That's what he's doing.
How does it feel?
I mean, I'm not a Niners fan. I just game recognized game.
Okay,
that was wide open, man. Come on,
that was wide open. But I mean, he had a good
3 minutes
drive.
Ago, man. They playing all.
I'll tell you, if he didn't score, killing him. So at least he's doing what he got to do right now. Because I know if the final score is 21-17, yeah, and that man's still cooking. Right, that's why Dak is his quarterback.
And Purdy is yours. It's okay. You're gonna blame him when you don't win a Super Bowl this year. And I'm right here, Smitty.
This is actually good that has no audio because this is the best thing. Reason why this is good because this is literally like the game. That's just freaking copyright completely. So having no audio is actually pretty good.
Oh look, more yak.
This is literally the game. It's not even like a cut. This is literally just waiting. There's the huddle and everything. They get into the huddle. I gotta skip it for them. Like that's hilarious. Look at this. They would have flagged me immediately. Let's go. All right. Look at it. We analyzing tape here. Look at this.
I think this one's just a run.
Yeah, I know it's a run.
They literally, I said it's literally the game. They saw McCaffrey run.
Great pass.
All right, let's see. Does he pass in this one? Yes, he does. Let's see what he does. Okay, look at that mobility.
Scramble drill.
Look at the mobility. Ooh. And he won.
Look, he's throwing his body into it.
He won it. He won to win this game for Smitty.
Yeah, I mean it's a very impressive drive.
And then let's finish it with.
But overall, he didn't have a good game.
Let's see his most impressive throws. This is the most impressive throw right here. His most impressive throw.
Wait, they give me that video on just the last.
His most impressive hand off to McCaffrey. That's his most efficient throws.
But you cannot tell me that some of those, like when you say like it's just a slant, bro. He literally put that on like.
Yeah, it was a good throw.
I mean, yeah, he put it where only you could catch it.
It's a better catch than throw.
It was a better catch.
Yeah, right in his arm.
All right, let's see. I gotta do another. So John, you want to? Let me see if I can share this for John.
I'm
Yeah,
curious.
this is back to what Lewis was saying.
What I say?
Look at this. The coach was literally telling him, "Don't do no stupid shit," and that's exactly what he did on the last drive of the game. Don't throw it across your body. He was telling him, channel your inner Aaron Rodgers, not your inner Brett Favre. And look at him. He wasn't even paying attention. He was like, "Nah, I ain't trying to hear none of
I ain't
that.
trying to hear that.
He locked in. He's like, I'm about to go and take over now.
I period us this far, coach.
I'm trying to be on
Just call
ESPN."
the plays.
Yeah, I agree with this. That Purdy gets more bang for buck than Dak. Just saying.
I don't
Yeah,
listen to the short
we on the
fans.
49ers.
So put up- Dak get the most emptiest stats in the league. Sheesh.
Empty
How
as
much
stats.
bang for a buck did
Empty as stats.
Jimmy Garoppolo?
Committee.
How much did Jimmy get? How much bang
Empty
for
as
a buck did he get?
stats.
Super Bowl.
This man half of Purdy's MVP conversation was yak. I don't want to hear shit about this. Oh my god, it's gonna be funny when y'all don't win a Super Bowl and y'all blame him.
Wait, you're talking about yards after catch when CeeDee Lamb was like leading the league in yards after catch?
He did not.
What was
Dak
the
led the league in air yards. Thank you.
He's talking about Jordan Love making a rookie mistake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
No.
basically
That ain't no
rookie.
rookie mistake. That's just being.
It's not.
dumb.
It's not a rookie mistake.
Just like going back to the Josh Allen pitch. That ain't no rookie mistake. That's just you.
I can't wait to talk about
You
that.
gotta correct that,
Trying to
bro.
be, trying to be
I ain't gonna
Superman.
If you want to be
Jordan
good,
Love, bro, you only needed like 20 yards.
yeah,
Which
bro,
is
he-
crazy because
Exactly.
you had a great game. Like you played.
Yeah, bro.
You
Yeah, he
like
balled.
how
Just
it
like Josh
didn't make
Allen
sense.
yesterday.
It's like going to take a driving test and you do everything right. You parallel park right. You do everything right, and then when you get back to the DMV,
Yards
you
after
have to
catch
put the
leader,
car-
CeeDee fucking Lamb. Like I
he
told
said
you.
he checked
And
that. He
then
said,
check air yards. This is not going to end well for you.
Yards after catch. What do you
Air
literally
yards.
just said? Yards after catch.
And
Yards
then
after
check
catch
air-
leader
and then check
is
the air
CeeDee
yards.
Lamb.
Check air yards.
I see Mauricio. I see your
Yeah,
brother.
you
I
see
see-
me
I
pulling
see-
up
I
on
see
his-
looking. I can see on the shadow on his.
You can pull up the pull up
But,
the
hey,
throw
look,
chart
I-
too. Nothing
let
but
me ask
10
you
and
this
look
yards.
question.
up behind the line of scrimmage and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
and pull up screens. How about
Like,
that?
Why are you
What's
looking
his
at it?
average-
Let me ask y'all this question. I
Mhm.
did on a poll on YouTube. I said, who has the brighter future, the Houston Texans or the Green Bay Packers? And the Packers won 59-41 for brighter future. What do y'all thought process on that? What do y'all think? And it was
don't know.
50, 60 votes, so it was a good
tough.
amount of votes. It wasn't like 10 people. It was like 50 or 60 votes.
This is tough. I mean, look, I think if you taking into account what y'all gonna go through next year, Jesse, it
That's
is
what I was thinking.
believable.
That's what I was
It
thinking.
is.
That's what I'm thinking they saying. Because they don't have to face all them boys I got.
Like Joe Burrow's coming back, and then like Josh Allen again, and then oh my god, the
no
AFC is gonna be fucking
And
scary.
then Deshaun Watson to be back.
It'd be
I don't know if that matters. I'm not.
Trevor Lawrence to be back.
You saying the Duke?
I don't know
Anthony
if that
Richardson.
Okay,
You know-
wait, hold up, real quick.
But and after you say this, I gotta get something off. But you say what you're saying.
Air yards. Number 1, Josh Allen. Number 2, Jordan Love. Number 3, Baker Mayfield. Number 4, Jalen Hurts. Number 5, Trevor Lawrence. Number 6, Dak Prescott.
Okay.
What are you looking at? Because I see something different.
Oh man, the fact check.
Hold on.
Wikipedia.
We gotta
Let me-
check different
Let
sources.
me get in this, man.
I'm looking Pro
Okay,
Football
you know-
Reference.
Thank you.
Oh, he said he
Is
got
that
the most
Wikipedia?
valid thing possible.
You gotta
Man,
take
Harrison,
that Wikipedia.
Harrison, what are you looking that up for?
I was just asking because mine was different. So
I just typed in air yards NFL.
Drop your source.
Drop my
Wikipedia.
source.
Hey, look, I wanted to say this too. When the Texans lost,
Oh, you're right.
all the CJ Stroud haters came out immediately. And a lot of them were Jacksonville people, boy. And them Jacksonville people, I don't know how them boys were. I was like, bro, go back into the rock you came from, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear nothing y'all say. Y'all lost to the Tennessee Titans in Week 18. I lost to the Baltimore Ravens.
It was
We
a
are not
divisional
built-
game. That's what y'all told me. It was a divisional game. So now it's okay. But nah, to your point, I seen the Giants making jokes. I'm like, damn. I understand the Cowboys. Of course, we're gonna have our jokes. I understand
joke y'all made was
y'all
funny, too.
division, the South.
Yeah.
I understand y'all having
Right,
jokes.
that's
But when
right.
I seen the Giants making
No,
jokes,
wait,
about
make a joke
PJ,
to the Texans?
how do you not
Why would
like?
they make a joke? Why would they not make? But look, hey, look,
Yeah, the
y'all made a
Giants.
joke. Y'all made a joke too. Y'all said the Texans postseason run, and y'all showed Aaron Rodgers running with the flag, showing that it was quick. I'm like, how are you gonna tell me that? Like, why are y'all telling that to me? There's no way you say that to me, boy. This is not the year to say that to me. But look, them And Carolina fans coming out too, because Carolina fans they had to see him fail one time. They see this man fail one time to the Ravens. They think they got everything. Everything's figured out.
They've been failing every game. They lost. They win in every game as underdogs. Like they so lame. Like, come on.
How
now.
many games did they win?
All right, here we go, Jesse. I'm gonna send you a screenshot. Hold up.
And they don't have
we got some more evidence.
That's another L. You don't have your pick.
And they're the worst team in the league. Look, I don't
L.
know. And Jacksonville, they saying the Texans done with their fluke run. How do we not know that you had a fluke run yourself? Because you didn't win the division next year after your fluke run. When y'all down 27-0? Let me relax. Continue. Go ahead.
And this one helps the Cowboys fans because it has Dak as number 2.
No. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't care.
Hey, why researcher at Mauricio? You went like
that man Harrison got a hitman for that man. So
got the camera off and everything. Mauricio, we was waiting on you, bro.
I got it right here from the Fantasy Pros Advanced Stats for the full season.
All right, so did you just send it to me?
Yeah, I'm about to email it to you right now.
Welcome to the Prosperity Club, Jesse.
It's
of
crazy.
Themes coming out. You get a 16th of what we get. The entire world. I'm talking about somebody's mama over here. Yeah. Like, the Cowboys lost again. Like, bro, do you even watch football? No, then shut the hell up. And then you get Shannon Sharp. I go on his podcast with him and Ocho. Here they talking about them again. I'm like,
I didn't see that. He was talking about y'all.
Like, dog, like when you talk about the Bills and Chiefs game, you were making fun of us. I know where the Broncos at.
So Fantasy Pros has Tua as number 1, Dak is number 2, Jared is 3, Jordan Love is 4, Josh Allen is 5, CJ Stroud is 6.
Keep going. Where Brock Purdy at? Keep going.
I didn't screenshot down to 8.
So he not even in the screen. Okay. I thought this man is not even in the screen. We gotta scroll the scroll bar all the way to the bottom, huh, Smitty? I thought he was a good quarterback.
Let's see. Let me zoom in a little bit for y'all.
Brock Purdy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's number 9.
Slants and screens, huh?
And who's ahead of him?
And the difference is 200 yards between him and Dak.
Bob, that's hilarious. Yo.
So who has the most? CD has the most, and who was behind CD?
CD has the most yards after catch. After CD, they have it as Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Well, hey, I mean, what point were you? So,
and that's Fox Sports.
And Harrison, like re-say for anybody like new, re-say what the point you're proving. With looking these stats up, just re-say what the point you're proving.
They they're talking shit about Brock Purdy. He had a great fucking season. Like, how can you talk 4,000 yards? What 27 touchdowns, 10 interceptions? Like it's a great season. They're talking about him like he's nothing.
I just say he overrated.
So rate him from 1 to 10, Lewis. What is he as a quarterback from 1 to 10?
Oh, I thought you were talking about top 10. Oh, he's not.
No. But I'm saying from 1 to 10, like as a quarterback. I think the basis. Let's say 10 is 6. What's a 5? Who's average?
Oh, okay. Average.
Who's an average quarterback? Who's an average quarterback?
Dak.
So is Dak? Where's Dak from 1 to 10? Where's Dak from 1 to 10?
A 6.
So in the regular season, he could be a 9.
Yeah, in the regular season,
you gotta add them together and divide by 2.
You gotta find a magic number in the postseason.
Yeah, so that's important. No, but I think Brock is what he's at. I mean, it's just weird because people say like, would you want him on your team? Like, who would you take over him? And if you could name all these QBs that you would take over him, it's just weird to put him at the top. But for what he does, and for his team, he is a top 5 QB for his team, or the team he's on. If you put him on a different team, I'm just saying I don't know if he'll be.
Would you trade Joe Flacco for Brock Purdy?
Hell yeah!
But he's a point guard to me. He's just like a Steve Nash. Like Steve Nash is a little high.
No.
But he's like that's too high. But it's just like a point guard. Like don't make mistakes.
I mean, all right.
CP0.
So let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. Brock
Mike
Purdy
Giddy.
had 440
Interesting.
pass attempts, right?
Top 5.
He threw for 4,200 yards. Dak had 590 and threw for 4,500 yards.
Good point.
No, list out the receivers.
We're looking at the yards after catch and everything right here. CeeDee Lamb is leading the league.
Because he's catching 90-yard bombs and taking it to the
Yards
house.
after the catch, 90-yard bombs. How is it a 90-yard bombs if he's leading the league in yards after catch?
I mean, my dude can only throw 50 yards, and the rest of the 40 is a damn yards after catch.
Okay, well, I mean, there's no one in. So
I mean, the Niners led the league in Dak.
They led the league.
Let's
That's
do
their
that.
whole offense. All they do is run screens, tunnel screens. This is the thing about Smitty and you. Y'all be sitting there lying the obvious. Like you don't watch
Smitty. Hey, Smitty, you gotta get my back here right now.
Derek Fisher. I think I like that.
Derek Fisher. That's not bad. I mean, Derek Fisher won championships. He didn't win championships.
So CeeDee Lamb had 1,750 yards this year, and he had 680 of those were yards after catch.
So 1,100 yards through the air? Are you kidding me? What does it argue about?
Because you're trying to say that Dak had these. Dak is literally just one game away from Brock Purdy, and Brock Purdy played one less game.
Difference is the stats and the eye test back up Dak. The stats back up Brock Purdy, but the eye test doesn't back him up. I turn on the thing is when I watch Niners games, he's throwing nothing but slants and screens. Slants and screens.
Okay, so I mean, it doesn't work for Jalen Hurts.
Of course.
Who better? Who better?
Doesn't have
Jalen Hurts or Brock Purdy?
Debo.
Who's better?
You.
Who's better out of who?
I plead the fifth.
Jalen Hurts or Brock Purdy? Who better between those two?
Hey, he called me his brown brother.
I plead the fifth.
No, Dak ain't the James Harden of the NFL. It is definitely Josh Allen. I ain't gonna lie to you. They did a perfect comparison to that with Curry and Harden, and yeah. It's not.
Who is Dak? I
don't know who Dak is.
Who's
Actually,
like somebody like it's like a totally different Donovan Mitchell
player. Donovan Mitchell, huh?
Donovan Mitchell.
That's interesting.
Well, no, because Donovan Mitchell's the king of like playoffs, but he don't get it done too. But yeah, Donovan.
He ball out.
Dak Prescott is Chris. No, Dak Prescott is Chris Paul.
That's too much credit.
Chris Paul got some terrible plot though.
He got terrible plot, but at least he's
0 championships.
He got to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just know it's simple
and he's
to do.
addicted
Harden
to that.
And Allen and Curry and Mahomes. That's the simplest one. They straightforward. They both the same height too. I think Allen's 6'5" and Harden's 6'5", and Curry's 6'3", Mahomes 6'3". It's perfect.
Harden
Hilton
like
Elijah's
6'6".
No, he's like 6'5". Well, he listed at 6'5". Maybe he's 6'6".
He taller than that. He was like, he like a girl. Oh, Paul George.
He can't be Paul George. They literally call him Playoff P though.
Yeah. Come on, somebody
call him Playoff P.
They call him Playoff P because ironically,
ironic.
Oh, is it ironic?
It's ironic.
It's ironic. That's pandemic P. That man hit the side of the backboard. I always remember that. That's a decent comparison. I'll take that. I'll take that comparison.
So is playoff D.
But PG 13. I don't know, PG 24. Back when he was in Indiana, he ain't that.
Was good.
He ain't that. He ain't that.
No, yeah, he PG 13.
I think one I was going to with LeBron. No, that's a different one.
This is PG 13. This is post the broken leg culture. That's what they.
Damn, y'all want to hear? You want to hear another Brock Purdy stat?
Okay, let's get it.
Not if it goes against our argument.
So deep ball passing stats. Dak Prescott has 179 10+ yard passing passes. Brock Purdy 167. 20 yards and deeper. Brock Purdy has 72. Dak Prescott has 62. 30+ yards. Brock Purdy has 31. Dak Prescott has 34. 40+ yards. Brock Purdy has 14. Dak has 7.
Yeah,
and then 50+ yards. Brock Purdy has 4. Dak Prescott has 2.
Yeah, he doesn't throw deep. We only got like 2 deep balls this whole year.
Yeah, you run in slants.
No, we were running posts. That's different. Posts. Over routes.
Don't you slant into the post?
No. Oh my God, no. No. Oh Jesus, we gotta get
Slammed
this
to
man
the
a
phone.
That's a clip that.
No, but I mean, like you can't argue with this. You can't argue with the fact that Brock Purdy has thrown more deep balls than Dak, and you can't argue with that. And you're talking about yards after catch and all this stuff.
Even Smitty saying it, Purdy be dinking and dunking.
So Harrison, who would you take on your team if you had the ability to get one? Purdy or Dak?
Oh, we know who everybody going.
Purdy,
Yeah, everybody loved Dak.
younger, cheaper, can do the same shit.
And we get to see what his plot's like because we don't know what his plot like. It's new. We don't know his plot. So
I
mean,
mean,
his plot was getting hurt last year. So.
Am I getting somebody $2 million or $50 million
you're gonna eventually have to pay him 50
for the same thing? Eventually, I don't have to pay him right away.
Right away, it's coming
it's
up.
called sarcasm. He said, "Nah, Purdy don't dink and dunk. It's called sarcasm."
Oh yeah, nah, boy, that was for real. I already clipped it. I'm on.
Niners fans exposes his own quarterback.
He gonna say everybody. He gonna say all the 49er people.
And you got the laughing emojis behind it too.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Black Star, we're gonna talk about your team now, man. We want to talk about you, get you some love. The Detroit Lions are in the NFC Championship, and Aiden Hutchinson, you see him at the end of the game. He looking up. He like, this is what plot really feel like. I feel it, but I was with him, but I was watching that. He looking up, and he's shocked. I'm shocked
just
too.
Taking
like,
it in,
doing a Steffon, huh?
But it's a gooder version. It's a better version. It's the version where you're actually happy. And like the Detroit Lions, Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield. I know he gonna throw the interception at the end of the game. That was just like that was kind of written in the stars. We had to see Detroit Lions go into the NFC Championship for the first time since probably since '91. So what do y'all think about that game and how y'all feeling about Detroit? One more thing before actually y'all go. A lot of people say Detroit's like the underdog, fun team, but they actually talk a lot of trash. Wasn't man Gardner Johnson? He talked a ton of trash.
Yeah.
So
and gave Baker the interception ball.
Yeah, he gave the interception ball.
That was crazy.
So they're actually. So are they really a likable team? If a lot of people I don't think they're actually likable. They're just the Lions, so their plot's terrible. So we have to like them. But what do y'all think? What y'all think about? What y'all think about?
Hey, overall, it was an entertaining game. That's all I could say. I was entertained the whole time. Looking at that game on paper is like,
I gotta say, my call when I first came back in the podcast, the Lions making it to the Super Bowl.
But it's hitting so far. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but it's hitting so far. It's aging decent. Because I didn't expect. I thought the Lions have terrible plot. Like historically ridiculous. Like the man with the 66-year season tickets only seen success twice. That plot crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good success right now. So, hey. But when they beat the Chiefs in week 1, I was like, you got to take that somewhere. You got if you beating the Chiefs, was it in Kansas City? Like, bro, this got to be a year where you do something different. You can't be on no first round exit type. But you got to like make a deep run. And they made an amazing run so far.
I would have been happy for him just that week they played us and the way it went. That's the only thing.
No, yeah, CJ Gardner was talking trash to Deebo Samuel. I remember that. He's talking heavy trash, like many.
Oh yeah.
Months ago.
We're gonna see each other again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got Jungle Jams. If Lions beat the Niners, I'm buying a jersey.
There you go. Hey, he a Seahawks fan, so hey, don't. Hey, that's something right there.
That's another one.
There, they should talk.
That's another one, Smitty.
Y'all hate each other.
Shout out to Jared Goff. Jared Goff over here trying to get back to the Super Bowl. Trying to give a big FU to Sean McVay for cashing to the side.
I am happy for Jared Goff because that trade, they traded 2 first-round picks and Jared Goff to Detroit. They wanted to send him to hell.
Yeah, they're trying to get him, trying to get him out of there, which is crazy.
When Dan Campbell like gave him the game ball and said,
"Beautiful,"
he was like, "You're enough for Detroit." I was like,
beautiful.
"Damn, I might cry."
That's so beautiful.
I was like, "Damn."
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Go back.
Oh,
wait.
Getting on Jungle Jam.
Only teams in history go 0-0. That's crazy. Seahawks. It was sweet. In Goff we trust. Oh, I missed one.
No, I think they got a chance versus the Niners. I ain't gonna just. I think they got a chance.
I mean, hey, wait. One thing I want to ask y'all too, because y'all had a long back and forth. You, Lewis and Harrison, with Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, and I forgot what the context of that is.
The context of it at the time Jahmyr Gibbs wasn't ready to fucking hit the pocket. He wasn't ready to hit the hole. And
What you mean?
it was better for him to be like use 12, 13 carries a game and then in the passing game and then give David Montgomery more carries because he was still a fucking rookie at the time.
He's still a rookie.
Yes, he's still a rookie, but now he has what, 17 games, 18 games of NFL experience? It's a little bit different than fucking 10 games into the season.
My thing is like, okay, that's the safe route to go. Come in with the 2-back, and it's been working. It's been working. I love David Montgomery, but David Montgomery is at the point of his career. He's only a bridge back, which means he's just a running back until if someone comes along that's better, you know. I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah, if someone comes along that's better, that's fine. But I'm saying, Jahmyr Gibbs wasn't performing before this.
Jahmyr Gibbs was.
He was definitely performing.
He was definitely performing.
We saw them plays. He's like, damn, why didn't
come on, Harrison? He had
less touches.
He didn't have the 3 touchdown games early, but he had that one where he break for 70 and he make everybody look stupid. And I was like, you know what? I love David Montgomery, but it's time for you to get more.
Yes, but my whole point is it's more dangerous to use both. It's more dangerous to use both running backs than just like because why wouldn't you switch off? Because then it changes. Like if you have one on each side, you don't know what the fuck is going on. The defense can't read that.
I mean, it's a good change up. Like I think David Montgomery has way more power, but Gibbs is way more dangerous. Like when the hole opened up,
but
when Montgomery.
But that was my whole point. When we had the argument, that was my whole point. Was that Jahmyr Gibbs is dangerous, but it's like when Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt first played their first season together. Like if you have both on like one on each side, you don't know what the fuck is going to happen. Are we going to check it down to Kareem Hunt, or are we going to bust it up the middle with Nick Chubb? But the only difference is like Nick Chubb is a better running back than Kareem Hunt. Jahmyr Gibbs is a better running back than David Montgomery. Like it's just switched, and I'm saying it's like it's better for the offense if they use it like that.
My thing is this: when you're seeing when they're getting equal carries or it's 60-40 and 40 to the rookie. When a rookie every time he touches it, something electric happens. We need to start easing our way and getting him more touches because.
But that's the thing. Every time he touched it, something electric didn't happen. In every single game, it didn't happen.
It did happen.
All right, let's look here.
Hey, no, and the thing you were saying, Harrison,
argument with Tony Pollard and Zeke. That was a solid argument.
Seven attempts, 17 yards.
That's the stats, of course, because he ain't been getting the carries all season. He just now getting the carries.
He's in the same boat.
14 attempts, 77 yards.
That's the perfect thing. Say it again, Smitty. Gibbs is Bijan. He should not. Bijan was sharing carries. What was it, Algier?
But they need
clearly
to
know who's the better back.
Okay, I'm not saying I never said that Jahmyr Gibbs wasn't better than David Montgomery. I'm saying ease him in.
But did you said you was afraid to use him up in the middle, and I was saying no. I've been watching this man since college. He can take that.
I watched him in college too.
He can take it up the middle.
He can take it up. He's proven that now in like a few games.
He's been doing it. Black Star, back me up. How many times? Every time, because I know every time we was watching Cowboy game, and they do the little pan and they show a quick Lions highlight. It be Gibbs taking another one to the house.
I never saw that. I saw Amon Ross St. Brown more often.
I mean, I know Amon Ross. He's gonna do he the guy, but I'm just saying
I never said he was bad. I was saying that his biggest power is the electricity that he has off his receiving.
It's the difference between having David Montgomery. David Montgomery. It's the difference between David Montgomery getting a carry and he getting 5 yards and Gibbs getting 20 to the house.
But that's not what happened every single fucking time. So you're saying like when he had 20 carries and then so he busted one out for 70 yards, right? The rest of his 19 carries went for 20 yards. So he's averaging 1.2. And David Montgomery is averaging 5.
This is the thing we don't know. That's the thing when you have potential, this is the part which you don't know. That's why you give him more so you can know.
But they started doing that, and they did that, and it worked. It worked. I'm not saying it didn't work when David Montgomery was out, but all I'm saying is the offense is more dangerous when they have both in the backfield.
if next year and they see Gibbs as this premier back and he's top in the league, I promise you, Ben Johnson's gonna be mad to his stomach that he did not give him these carries earlier. It's just like with the Falcons.
Why the fuck would he be mad? He's literally in the champion.
Black Star just he just answered the question. So
yeah, I mean,
he's a beast.
Why would he be mad? He's in the championship. He doesn't care.
The thing, right? Because you're more dangerous with Gibbs. That's the only thing. Like
you're more dangerous with both.
No, you're not. You're not. You're because you know when it's not gonna. When you see Montgomery is a slow, steady. He's gonna get the 4-yard chunks. Power back.
Exactly.
When you have a lead, he come in. We
need to buckle our chin strap with Gibbs because we need to get the ground.
And these postseason games, all of them
getting the carries.
I mean, like Montgomery is he's a great.
Oh, my internet went down.
he said Niners got the hit stick waiting.
But I'm saying
no matter who it is.
But like that's what I think. Like that's what I think you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm saying with both of them on the field, who is getting the carries? Who's getting it?
It should be Gibbs. Just like I think it should be Bijan.
I don't think you understand what the fuck I'm saying.
I know. I wouldn't have them. First of all, I wouldn't have them both out there getting. I'm saying.
Let's say you're in the shotgun and you have both on each side and you're trying to run a draw. Who's it going to? Do you know as a defense? No, you don't fucking know. So it's more dangerous.
How's it more dangerous?
Tipping your hand at running the ball.
How's it more dangerous? They got to go through one gap. Harrison, they can't go through. It's not two ball. It's one ball. Harrison, it's not two. Like, how is it more dangerous? How is it more dangerous?
Did you pause or did you lag out? Because no, I'll tell you. Look, oh no, his face. I thought I thought that man Bray was going to. That's hilarious. That's funny, bro.
You speaking like it's Madden. No, this is real life.
No, this is real life. This is real life where you have to make fucking quick decisions on the field.
Yeah.
So if you have two running backs that can both hit the gap, right?
Oh, right. But it's only one gap.
Okay. So then what stops them from doing a play action fucking pass and throwing it to Jahmyr Gibbs in the screen? What you have so many options.
Because obviously David Montgomery is
the most credible.
Is the decoy. Like obviously
that's what I'm fucking saying.
So why would I even guard David Montgomery? He's only gonna get him like 3 yards.
Because you don't know for sure if he's the decoy at that point in the season.
Detroit, I'll tell you that. Black Star is good at Black Star at this point in life. You're this far deep in the postseason. You got people backing you up. That's a different experience. I know this, but I know you this far. It's not like you. It's not like the draft and off season.
You got the whole world in your hands right now.
I'm trying to get me a running back.
I seen the Giants talking about CJ. I said that's crazy. Like that's crazy.
I ain't
Giant.
I don't know why they.
What happened, bro? Maybe he's too Christian or something. I don't know. Why do so many people?
That's never gonna be a bad thing compared to what I had before.
I don't know where that came from. That was actually shocking to me because he's one of them QBs that everybody loves.
Except if you're in the division, they just have.
Yeah, of course. If you're in the division.
Oh, look, Black Star agrees with me. Exactly what I fucking said.
I feel like that too. I want to use them every
play. I thought you were saying like use them both at the same time.
I was saying no, but I was saying use them both in general because Lewis was saying Lewis was saying just put David Montgomery on the bench and don't use him.
No. I'm saying Black Star is saying what I'm saying. Use them how we use Zeke. When it's 2nd and 1, you give the ball to David Montgomery, big ass. That's what you.
That's what I fucking said in the. All right, Jesse, pull it up. All right,
I have them
got
both
the clip.
Shotgun,
but I'm saying like that's useful about them. But I would like, oh my god,
I don't think anybody disagrees with that.
Yeah, that's
I think we were just confused.
40 towards the rookie.
No, that's I hope that's sarcasm too. That's crazy. I gotta be sarcasm.
No, it's people who actually think Daniel Jones is good. Like it was one dude coming in the season saying Daniel.
The Giants thought he was good.
Yeah. It's the Giants.
Shit. Oh yeah. Hey, look, like I said, it's beautiful. Detroit, you get to get talked about. I flip this for you and say because look, none of these two are Detroit fans, but they're having a passionate conversation on Detroit football in the postseason.
Because I'm passionate about Jahmyr Gibbs. He's the best receiving running back to come out of college.
And that's your guy. And look, and Black Star, that's your guy. You know what I'm saying? That's not someone else. That's your guy. So I need you to be proud of that. I wanted to talk about the loser real quick. Tampa Bay. they may give Baker Mayfield a contract. Do you think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers should give Baker Mayfield a contract, and how much should it be? Should it be $30 million, $35 million, or should it be cheap franchise tag? What are y'all thinking about?
Break the bank.
He's gonna get a long extension.
He put an asterisk next to Tom Brady Super Bowl.
Because Mike Evans may not come back.
That's a great team.
Mike Evans may not come back, and then your division is not getting any more competitive. So why not?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, Taylor Bay. I forgot the Falcons is there. Never mind.
They getting Bill Belichick, right? So they're gonna be lit. And
Yeah,
Josh McDaniels too.
Oh no, that's the iffy with that. Oh my god.
But yeah, so I mean, but Tampa Bay, I guess they re-signed Baker Mayfield. If they re-sign Baker Mayfield a lot of money, then that's gonna really kind of shift the market.
I think Baker Mayfield, like I said before, is just going to be the what's his name, Ryan Fitzpatrick of the league now. He's the new Ryan Fitzpatrick. I don't think he found a home. No.
Tampa Bay let him. He threw 3 touchdowns in the Detroit.
He might have found like a temporary home.
Yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick did the same shit.
No, but look, I expect Tampa Bay to be terrible. I thought Tampa Bay was gonna be on the Caleb Williams like type of race.
I didn't expect them to be terrible. They got Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. You know, they got something.
They got a good team. It's just aging.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
The window is
very much closing. It's crazy how different this team looks because this is the same team, and with Tom Brady, that seemed like one of the best in the league and the most dangerous. And it's just funny how it changes.
Yeah, but funny thing, like if Tampa Bay made it to the NFC Championship, like it's weird because Tampa Bay's done that before and they've been and won a Super Bowl, but don't feel like it because it's such a different team. It almost feels like you're just watching something completely different. Like it looked like they were in like Detroit's category because the Lions versus Buccaneers was weird, but Tom Brady was on the Buccaneers last year, so it's like weird that they actually are not supposed to be good anymore, even though it was that quick. But hey, shout out to Baker Mayfield though. He left Cleveland. That's fun. I told you, Harris. I told you, Plot. This is how Plot. I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you. Plot has hit everyone this year because the fact that y'all traded for Deshaun Watson, a man with alleged problems, right?
Alleged.
And then the team that got the trade got
they didn't get the trade. He went to Carolina before he went to Tampa, and he got cut from Carolina.
I'm talking about.
Oh, talking about me.
Yeah, I'm talking about you and me.
Yeah, he went to the Rams for that one game.
That we faced y'all, and then we ended up winning in the postseason. And then Baker Mayfield, yes, the guy that you like jettisoned off, found a home, and went and won a playoff game. That's crazy, man. I'm telling you.
He stopped doing all those fucking State Farm commercials, and we would have kept his ass.
He stayed focused. He had to get a little humble. He got humble. He stayed focused. They love him in Tampa Bay, so hopefully he stay there for a while.
They should.
So we will go to the last game is the game. You got to say the last game for last because that game is like I posted. I was so like me and my girlfriend we were watching that game, and she was rooting for Buffalo, right? We want to see something different, right? You know what I'm saying? Every time something happens,
why are you rooting for Buffalo?
Who want to root in the AFC? Who want to root for the Chiefs? Ain't nobody rooting for the Chiefs.
Everybody tired of the Chiefs.
I'm tired of the Chiefs. I do not want to see the Chiefs in the AFC.
So now Mahomes is the new LeBron.
You said Taylor.
Nobody wants to see greatness.
Every time they score, Taylor Swift doing this and back and forth. I'm like,
Jason Kelce stole that game.
He was hyped.
That boy retired for sure.
He's retired.
He's definitely retired.
I looking at the game, right? They have the DeMar Hamlin fake punt. Now they wanted Plot to go that way. That was supposed to, but the script writers really try to hold people that because that was the moment and it didn't work. And I said that's tough, but the Chiefs messed up. My man McCall Hardman had the fumble out of bounds. I said okay, but the plot writers only did that to set up something terrible at the end because if they just let the Mahomes score a touchdown, it's like okay we lost and this sucks. But they go down the field. Josh Allen get the ball last. And, yeah, he didn't miss some people in the middle. He didn't look in the middle. He looked downfield. But Steffon Diggs definitely should have made that catch. Ball in his hands. Either number one. He missed it. I said, that's tough. I saw that ball fling far. I was like, oh, this is it. This is it. And it went right through his hands. I thought that was someone else. That was Diggs. I said, ain't no way. No. That man was Mr. Diva last year. That man dropping that pass now. That is tough. I told you, Plot, catch up to you. We get to the end, 44-yard field goal. I'm looking at Tyler Bass. I'm like, I don't know. Some in my head, I'm like, look, how's this gonna go? Because I'm thinking maybe he's scoring and the Chiefs going right. Or this man Tyler Bass, he missed the field goal. He missed it wide right.
We even close.
That's the two worst words in the history of Buffalo is wide right. That is they literal in the Super Bowl all them years ago. That is literally their worst thing, and they gonna miss wide right against the team they hate the most. I can't. I said I can't do this. If I'm Buffalo, you got me on seppuku watch. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you losing games like this, bro. That plot Josh Allen may have is with Chris Paul. Chris Paul, the worst plot in the history of basketball. Josh Allen may have the worst plot in the history of football. I can't.
It's fucking bad. Like, so I was watching that game with my family, and so growing up, my grandpa used to throw me passes all the time. We'd run pass plays in the backyard, everything like that. And like same thing in like practices, he'd come and watch. And he said, all growing up, he was like, if it touches your hands, you fucking catch that ball. You don't catch that ball, that's your fault. I watched that fucking ball go through Steffon Diggs' hands, and my grandpa looked at me. He was like, you touch the ball, you catch it.
And he was, remember last year, he's screaming all in Josh's face.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he's
bro.
gone.
He was like, you touch the ball, you fucking catch it.
Send him on to Dallas, baby. Tell him to come play with his brother.
Hilarious.
Go on and trade it. I know he's gone. I know.
Hey, Lewis, I know you were like this. You were like, because in the game, it was, Josh Allen, he had his bad moments, right? And then you were like, you trying to have a conversation. Yeah. Like, I wonder, what is your conversation? I'm curious.
What is the excuse now? What's the excuse now? They should have been got over the hump. This is I know I respect Patrick Mahomes. I know he's the great. But God, dog, are you going to be this generation's Peyton Manning every time he faces Brady? Are you going to constantly lose?
Yes.
Like
somebody got to be. Somebody has to be there.
Like I understand you kept going in the Arrowhead. I understand you don't like that, but this time they came to your you know what I'm saying, your stadium. What's the excuse now?
But can you really blame him? Like,
yes.
Yes.
What do you mean can we blame him? Jesse, this is the weakest. This is the weakest the Chiefs have ever looked.
The Chiefs don't look weak. They've been.
I know they don't look weak. I don't know.
They don't look weak.
But it's different. It's different than having a guard coming out there, Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. It's different.
But last year they didn't have that, and they won the Super Bowl last year. So what's different?
We
know
turn
it's
on
Mahomes, but
we know it's Mahomes.
They can still lose.
Are you sure they can lose? How many times
we see Joe Burrow
and Tom? You gonna say just one time, Joe and Tom. That's it. That's the only two people who've beaten them ever. It's Joe and Tom ever in his life.
So it's very
people will put Josh Allen above Joe Burrow.
That's what I'm saying. I thought Josh Allen was the number 2 quarterback. Like you're right behind the best quarterback.
And I don't know why they lost that game. The Chiefs were drunk in that second. I don't know what they did, but even regardless, Joe did have a great win in that game.
And even, what do you mean? That's why Joe Burrow went in there and took it. That's why
in Arrowhead. They call it Arrowhead.
Jesse, you talk about plot. You always say he don't have no plot. Blah blah blah. That's just a safe word for him to call him. I'm not gonna say what I want to call him, but you always talk about plot. You make your own plot. Because when Joe Burrow went to face Mahomes, who had plot? Mahomes had plot. But what did Joe Burrow do? He said, nah, it's mine now. Josh Allen, you can do the same thing. I don't know if you know that. You can do the same thing.
Bro, look, I don't know if you want like him to be perfect, but there's the Diggs thing and a missed field goal, like those type of things.
What about the fumble that Josh Allen had?
They got it back, so they got it
back. What about the fumble with Nico?
What about the play right before the field goal? What about that play? The play.
Second and 9.
He had 2 people open in the end zone.
I put blame on multiple. Josh Allen has blame in this game, but I'm not like, I don't know what's like. Actually, what are you saying? Actually, what are you saying? Like, what is the point of what you're saying with this Josh Allen?
The point is, yes, you're going against Mahomes, but you're still top 2 in the league. Go win a game.
Otherwise, that's easier said than done, though. That's so easy. This is much easier said than done.
But you top 2. We get the same treatment to Dak. Dak go and play against the best defense in the league for those 2 years. Shout out to Smitty and the 49ers.
Everybody else
he don't get the same leeway.
No excuse. You had the ball last, Jesse.
Dak don't got no plot. I don't want it. I didn't hear no plot. I want to hear
put them in position to score. It's not like he had the ball last and he put an interception.
And you just can't beat Mahomes.
I don't want to
put them in a position to score.
They
had a
44-yard. They weren't winning that game.
This is the playoffs. Field goals don't win games. Touchdown wins games.
Either lost or tied the game.
Okay, so
that field goal make them lose.
You make the field.
Yeah, against anybody besides Mahomes.
Hold on. Then what? And if Patrick Mahomes go down there and score, then what? We're gonna say, oh well, he walked off the field with a tie. No.
Look.
I mean, didn't Kansas City I mean, it? I feel like Josh Allen just has bad plot, like Jesse said. I mean, what happened last year?
The year they faced they faced the Chiefs in that second round 2 years ago, and he scores and his defense gives him a 30. Like, bro, there's nothing you can do. Like, you can't. He tried to win the game. He scored like twice in a minute, and he couldn't win.
Yeah,
like,
Gabe Davis caught 2 touchdowns within 2 minutes.
Like, I can't beat that. Like, it's tough.
We lost because we don't have Gabe Davis.
That's fine, then. Just say you can't beat Mahomes. I mean, I get it.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
He got no plot for that. He don't got the plot for that.
Why he don't have no? Okay, why he don't have no plot for that?
Do you not see what be happening in these games? That's terrible.
I seen Joe Burrow. I seen Tom Brady. What are you saying? You are a top. Brady. Look, the people can make their own. Now, Brock Purdy, he not a person that can make his plot. But you are.
We're not fucking starting on this shit again, dog.
You are in top QB of the league. Some people arguably you second.
He lost
obviously second. Did he lose the game?
Was he the reason they lost?
Yes. He wasn't the reason they won.
No, but he's the reason they lost. Obviously, is he the reason they lost that game?
Yes, he is.
He's the reason. Josh Allen the reason why.
Yes.
Jesse, if and so if next week, because we're dealing with somebody who has even worse plot than Josh Allen. Like, he just got over the plot, over the hump. If Lamar goes out and beats Patrick Mahomes next week, we're gonna revisit this conversation.
Okay,
we're gonna revisit this conversation.
I don't know if Lamar got worse plot.
All right, Lamar, so we need to.
Lamar couldn't get out the divisional. Lamar couldn't get out the first round.
We need to clip this.
Why? Oh,
because he's saying like he's not the reason they won. He's the reason they lost. I mean, if they lose, then we can say the same about Lamar.
They already say that about Lamar. Every time they talk about Lamar, they say he's 1-3.
Yes,
and that's what they say already. So that's all I'm saying.
I'm not talking about they. I'm talking about you.
They, them, all of them. Like,
let's not get canceled now.
I said Lamar, don't get the wins. You gotta get the wins up. You gotta get the wins up. I hold him accountable the same way I hold Dak accountable.
You can hold Josh Allen accountable.
But against the 49ers, you had 2 shots to go down there and win the game. You didn't do it. I hold him accountable. Josh Allen, bro. I know it's Mahomes. You gotta do it. You seen Joe Burrow. Now, if Joe Burrow never did it, then I'll be like, all right. What can you do?
They 1-1.
I'm not.
They 1-1. Like, Joe Burrow and. Because Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes, they 1-1.
But he only played 2 full years.
You don't get
That's half of the time he been in the league. He only played 2 full years, right? Am I mistaken? Time? No, as of today, he's only played 2 full seasons, right?
You talking about Joe? I mean, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Joe Burrow. You say 1-1, but half of his years he won 1. So 1 year he lost and 1 year he won. Come on now. What are we talking about? Josh Allen is what? What is Josh Allen?
I'm tired of these
He's
top
been playing
quarterbacks.
for 6 years.
I'm tired of these top quarterbacks.
They
getting some slack. It's either something or something else. It's something or something. I'm tired of it, Jesse. I'm sorry. I am so sick and tired. You are a top 3 quarterback. You are paid the big bucks.
Back in the day, boy.
I would have. I'm like, bro,
you treatment.
Yes, this is the Dak treatment. Everybody can dish it, but they can't take it. They can't take it. No, it's something. I don't want to hear it. His team couldn't do like I could. I don't want to hear it, bro. Because at the end, I'm telling you that play. Everybody talking about his lineman got pushed into him and hit his arm. You know what Tom Brady would have did? Tony
Romo made that like he.
You know what Tom Brady would have did in that throw? Tom Brady would have put in the power on that throw, and we'd have been like, "Wow, what a play!" Because
stepped up.
How many? Do you really want to be the guy who's closest to the guy, and you be like, you know what? I just can't be.
I mean, I'm not saying that there's no blame on Josh Allen here for this game. I'm just saying that like there's like, is Josh Allen catching the fucking ball that is right in his hands that is going to put them in a position to win?
If that was the last play of the game, Harrison, I would have give you but that wasn't the last play of the game.
But that definitely would have like
changed the game.
That play would have helped you get down. It would have changed it, but you still.
Wasn't it like 8 minutes left in the game when it happened?
Yeah,
I don't know if it was 8 minutes.
It was a
They had
whole
a
game
drive that
after
started
that.
like in a 7-minute period, and they literally took the
Yeah.
whole clock off. They took off like the
Yeah,
whole
that's
clock.
what I mean. That was like they were still on like the 13-yard line or something. So that was enough. Even if they made the field goal, you cannot tell me the
We
greatest
don't know.
QB, well, the second greatest QB of all time wasn't gonna go down there and kick. You know,
But
come
like
on, bro.
We do know.
he put them in position. He put
Because
them in
that would have
position
just
to score.
tied the
I don't know
game.
what else.
So at minimum, it would have went to overtime.
It was still time left.
Okay.
It was like a minute and something. I don't believe that because
Beating the
I
Chiefs.
definitely believe he would have went down there and they still would have won the game. I'm with
and then
you.
we
I mean,
everybody's like,
Mahomes, baby goat.
And maybe
Well,
maybe they do.
I don't know about
but-
baby mid-sized goat.
But Allen put them in a situation to at least, like Allen deserves blame in the
All right,
game.
all right.
He
Here
didn't
we
play a
here,
perfect game.
yeah, he
Didn't
didn't play a
even-
perfect game, but here, all right, here it is. 8 minutes left in the game. The score is 27-24 in favor of Kansas City. Josh Allen threw a 60-yard bomb that hit Diggs' hands. That would have put them on the 25-yard line.
how much time left?
8 minutes in the
8
game.
minutes though.
8
So you
minutes.
talk about giving the ball back to Kansas with like 6?
That's like four
And then you get the
maybe
ball back.
5?
changes. Like,
Or maybe.
come on, y'all. This is plenty more football to be played, which means the ball is in your hands more times.
So
I just say
did
there's blame
Josh
to go
Allen have
around.
a spectacular game? What was his game? What y'all rate him? I mean, because to me, he didn't really
Pretty good
ball
game.
out. They had a simple
thought you
game
said he
plan
balled out.
for him.
Did
They
you
had
say
a
he balled
simple
out?
game plan for him. He didn't even have any passes over
Was
20
that
yards.
sarcasm? Did you not say he balled out in the text, or am I tripping? Was that sarcasm?
Sarcasm.
That's why I never take what you say seriously.
Bro, I mean, the game plan was so simple though. Like that running back, I mean,
Conservative as
that
hell.
quarterback, he led the team in rushing yards. He didn't have any passes over 20 yards. He was throwing at the line of scrimmage. They kept it simple. Yeah, exactly. Lamar
So-
can't- it's the same difference. They're the same 2 rushing touchdowns.
So
Yeah,
QB
one
draw.
they did that.
Three touchdowns?
So they did that, and then Tyler Bass tries to kick the field goal with like a minute 50 left. And that's the same drive that Diggs dropped the pass that would have gotten him on the 25-yard line.
And that's my point, Harrison.
They got a lot.
They can't. So they you talk about a pass that would have put them on the 25, and they still end up getting close to the 25. So they still ended up moving.
Okay, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That Tyler Bass missed the fucking kick.
No, I'm talking about the play
Already played
before
better.
that.
Before that, but before that, it gives them a chance to reset, bro. Like you score the touchdown, you're in the lead now. Now you're playing with your defense on the line rather than
And
it's
you know
a different
what?
game.
Josh Allen, I did all I can do. That's when you can say I can do. When I get the max amount of points, when I walk off the field after scoring a touchdown, that's when you can. No, not when you didn't do all you can do, and we just out here. Well, we got to kick a field goal. We put in the kick, putting our destiny in the kicker's foot. You know what I'm saying?
He had another possession, and he had another set of downs. If that was like he said, if that was their last set of downs, if it was 4th down and he threw it up there, which I'm with you, Steffon Diggs. I mean, bro,
Diggs was targeted three.
not
Diggs was
drop
targeted. Diggs was targeted 3 more times and didn't catch a single ball after he made that drop.
Yeah.
check the stats.
Mauricio, what you
Smitty,
think?
bro, Smitty, I promise, bro, you funny.
To
That's
me,
not sarcasm. That's for real. You gotta come on. Hey, if y'all come on the pod next week. Nah, never
What
mind.
you think?
If y'all win, don't come. If y'all win, just stay where you at.
so for me, this game, I mean, I see both sides. Obviously, I
we
mean,
go.
Josh Allen, he was 1 fumble away from choking the game.
That would have been worse.
But,
If he
but,
did that,
but
then
he's
yeah,
also one Steffon Diggs catch away from maybe they score faster or they score points instead of missing the field goal, right? I think he played a good game. It just seemed like at the end he was they could have maybe called some better plays. You have plenty of time left. It's not like it's under 2 minutes left. It's under a minute left to get to set up a field goal or a touchdown. So there's no reason to be going for the end zone. I think they went for the end zone like 2 or 3 downs on their last set of downs that they had before the field goal. So it's the hero ball. Like I don't think it was necessary.
I don't even think that. I don't even think it was like a hero ball. Like Diggs, it had it in his hands. Like it was a perfectly thrown pass.
Not the dig.
Yeah,
Not
he's
the
talking
not
about
that one.
another. Yeah,
just
'cause
going for
Josh
the. I'm
Allen
talking
missed-
about going
he
for
missed
the end
people.
zone instead of
Yeah,
going for
instead
the
of going
first
for
down.
the. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So I understand that, and I'm not saying that Josh Allen isn't like to blame
He's
and
by
like
far
partly to
my best.
blame. I'm just
He's
saying
my
like he
best
doesn't take the full blame for this. I mean, there were plenty of chances for them to win as a team.
Well, what percentage you give him?
Give him
I would
like
probably
I want to
probably
hear
give him like
Mauricio.
Top
You
2
think
quarterback
Mauricio?
now.
Top 2.
yeah.
I don't
yeah,
know.
We're
I
holding,
don't know if
we're
I've
holding
ever.
him
Let the league
I
in,
don't. I've
passing
never.
touchdowns.
I've never told him. I've never said that he's a fucking top 2
So
quarterback.
what you put him at?
He's probably like a number 6.
I put him at 3. Hey, he said 6. Hey, I'm curious. What's y'all's top 5? What's y'all top 5?
No, Hassan, you go first, bro. You tell us your
Please,
tell us
please tell me.
5
Please,
QBs better than him.
tell me. Put
And I hope
back up
Lamar's
there.
in that.
Jalen Hurts.
I'm
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Come on, go.
I probably have to say number 1. Number 1 is probably
Controversial.
You gotta think about it.
Yeah, I got to think about it because it's like it's hard between the top 3.
I'm gonna name some. You tell me. Herbert, is Herbert better than Allen?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's in the 5. Is Lamar Jackson better than Allen?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, so that's 2. Mahomes.
Okay, here I got it. All right, number 1
Oh.
Mahomes, number 2 Burrow. Number 3 is probably Lamar.
Okay.
Number 4 CJ Stroud. Number 5 is Herbert.
Okay. Take what I got. I take it.
If I never mind, that's crazy.
What? No. What's crazy?
You got it. That list is crazy. For one, I always say rookies can't be top 5, regardless. I don't care what position you play. As a rookie, you have to do it for multiple years. That's for that. But I mean, CJ did play pretty well, so when we win the Super Bowl,
read carpet right now.
I'll take about like a man. That's beautiful.
Okay, we'll see you next week, man. I hope y'all win. But bro, okay, I mean CJ did play really well. So I mean, even if you want to put him in
So I'm not
Herbert,
even.
no, absolutely not. How's he better than Josh Allen?
What
you know, and Don got more beef for Herbert than Allen. But
Herbert over Allen.
I'm curious.
That's the problem. I don't have beef with any of these guys. I just want to hold them accountable. I see what they still talking about Dak. He ain't played this week.
It's Dallas, man.
Come on, bro. I just want to hold these other players accountable. That's
I didn't talk about Dak.
Yeah, I know you didn't, but I'm saying the people
wait,
like
Lewis, who your top 5?
If this was Dak who did this,
who me? Oh,
yeah.
1 Mahomes, 2 Allen, 3 Lamar, 4 Burrow, 5. I don't know.
You could put Herbert in there. It gotta be AFC quarterback. It gotta be.
Yeah,
it's not Lawrence.
5 is Dak, unless we include it in the postseason. Unless we include the postseason, then
I'll put Burrow 5. I could.
No, all right. You know what? I'm gonna change mine.
Herbert 5. I'll put Burrow 4.
I'm gonna change mine a little bit. Herbert's number 6. Brock Purdy number 5.
Okay.
And where's Josh Allen in that?
This is crazy.
He's number 7 now.
Then he dropped Purdy better than Allen.
How is Purdy better than fucking Allen?
Don't take the bait. Don't he?
What do you mean? What do you mean? How they had the same stats this year?
Oh my god!
They had the same stats this year.
Do they have the same players?
I mean, didn't James Cook rush for 1,200 yards? And isn't Steffon Diggs supposed to be wide receiver number 1?
Hold on. Because now we get.
And where's Gabe Davis?
Now we're doing semantics. So James Cook.
Semantics? What do you mean? You have Deebo Samuel, then you have Steffon Diggs. Then you have James Cook, who rushed for 200 less yards than Christian McCaffrey. And then you have Gabe Davis, who is also Brandon Ayuk. Like, what can you say to me? Like,
is James Cook mentioned in the same breath as McCaffrey? Point blank. Another MVP candidate. Let's start there. Let's start.
I mean, he rushed for like 200 less yards than
so you're
Christian
talking about the
McCaffrey.
stats. I'm talking about players. Let's not be. Let's be
Okay, so
frank.
you're gonna tell me James Cook didn't make
No,
amazing plays this year, or
I'm
like
telling you,
Yeah,
McCaffrey's in his own league.
Yeah,
He's,
I had put Tony.
yeah, no,
Pollard with
McCaffrey's the number
CMC,
one
and they said I was
number
crazy.
one RB, but that doesn't
then
mean
it's a
like just
mile.
because
It's a
just
mile
because
to
you have
number two.
the number 4 RB in the league
And
this
then-
season doesn't
Hold
mean
on.
like
and then Ayuk. And did you really just compare Ayuk to Gabe Davis?
You just
I
say
mean-
Purdy Burn Allen. That's kind of crazy. Purdy Burn Allen's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a crazy thing to say. I'm sorry. Purdy top 5, top 6. That's kind of crazy. I don't know.
It's crazy.
Oh.
It's insane. It's glazing.
I put Purdy over Herbert.
That's
that's
crazy.
that's what I just did.
But
That's crazy.
that's why I said that's hate. He said, I'm
That's
telling you,
not
that's
hate.
not beef. That's not beef.
Well,
That's
'cause, I
crazy.
mean, if you want to go off talent, then of course we wouldn't do that. But it's like you have to accumulate, like you have to
But you
account
say
for
Purdy got a stack-
everything. You said
Purdy got a
what?
stacked team. You said Purdy got a stacked team.
I did, and
Like
I
Herbert.
also said that I said he would still be top 5 based off what he's doing with his team. Did I not say that?
So is Purdy
if
overrated
Purdy-
or underrated? What is he?
If Purdy got a stacked team,
I wouldn't.
That
He's
man.
very-
I mean, if you put him with MVP,
Herbert is eating. He's
if
eating.
you put him MVP,
grass.
then maybe that's a little more overrated. But I mean, you can't take it. Like he has a good team, you can't take away from it. Like,
Oh, there's Casey.
he got a good team.
Yeah, CJ. I ain't putting CJ top 5. I put Mahomes.
Yeah, I love how you
Allen.
split
And that's
Purdy in there.
what we talking about, because people was like, "Well, who put Herbert top 5? Who put him top 5?" Everybody's putting him top 5.
He's a Niners fan.
yeah.
I put him down to 6.
But
I think
people,
no, you put Herbert second. I put Mahomes, Allen. I got Mahomes, Allen. No, Mahomes, Burrow,
I ain't
Jackson,
gonna lie, it's
Allen,
at least
and then
like
Herbert.
13 quarterbacks. I'm
are we
taking.
including this postseason? Because I feel like
Yeah.
that's changing our rank.
Is Purdy better than Tua?
I'll take him over to her.
Oh, for real?
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know. I don't
you
know.
can't.
Yeah, he get
like,
Tua,
at this
bro.
point-
Tua,
come
Tua.
on, bro.
Hey, bro,
this
Tua get
point,
concussions, bro. We can't have that in our quarterbacks.
At this point, come
And
on, bro.
Purdy got funny bone
Wait,
elbows.
he got a good team. Because
Purdy-
a lot of people, come on, you can't keep taking away. What are you doing with this good team? He's balling out.
Bro, there's
That's all
good
that matters.
teams, and then there's Madden Ultimate teams. That's what the fuck we dealing with. Like
He's
let's
like
like,
a Purdy
Bro,
across
that
the
team
listen, I
is
can't
not
get hurt.
that OP.
huh?
This
I got
team
no-
is literally
I'm here
kind
for
of
this.
comparable to
I'm
the
waiting for
Chiefs.
this.
Oh no, it's not. No,
I'm
it's
waiting for
not.
this. I'm waiting
Not this year's Chief.
What year's Chiefs?
When the one that had Tyreek Hill.
Okay,
And
let's compare. Tight ends. We got Kittle and Kelsey. Guess
Who better?
comparable.
Wait, who better?
I mean, it's Kelsey.
By a long, well, not a long shot, but
It's a long shot. All right, next.
Okay, a long
we got
shot.
McCaffrey, and then we got the committee. Who's better, the committee or
They
McCaffrey?
had who they had? Kareem Hunt.
No, they had the committee. That's what they had. The committee.
No, who was their running back though?
Man, Kareem Hunt
forgot
was
his
better.
name.
Kareem Hunt was better off the field than on the field.
No, who was their running back that year? 2018. I'm trying to think.
But it was like Kareem. No, it wasn't
I
Kareem.
think-
It wasn't.
Is
It was who?
It's the
It's
Chiefs,
Tyler-
right?
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, I think Kareem Hunt was
Yeah.
it 20? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because they were
He
killing it, and then he
balled
did
out,
that thing off the
Yeah,
he did
that's
that
what
thing
I'm
off the field. So he didn't finish the season, but he first 10 games he started the season.
But
he
he,
did his thing.
but he
That
was
man's a
balling,
fool
right?
at airports, but he ain't.
Yeah.
I mean,
on the
of course he
field.
ain't Christian. Of course he ain't Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah,
But
he ain't.
still, all right. Next, now who we talking about? What's next?
Tyreek Hill or Brandon Ayuk.
All right, I
Tyreek Hill.
just want to say,
their
I just want to,
defense or the Niners defense.
I just want to say something real quick. Is Joe Montana a generational quarterback?
Yes.
Is Steve Young?
Yes.
They both have fucking Jerry Rice, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, you can't just.
They had a stacked team. They did. Roger Craig was the first 1,000 running back, 1,000
Right.
rushing and 1,000
Y'all,
shooting.
so y'all love to do this, bro. It's like
And their defense is good,
comparing.
too.
It's like comparing the Heat to the Golden State Warriors with KD. Like,
Exactly.
like,
I
come
do.
on. This is there's stack and then there's Monstars. Like,
Took him to Seminole.
No, I just told you that. Okay, what position? Just running back. They lines are comparable. That's it. It was just running back.
defense. You forgot that Kansas City had a shit.
I'm just trying to make Smitty get on my side for once.
Yeah,
He
they
was
defense
It's been a couple weeks.
they defense was bad, but when it was
just got
time
a
to
good
lock down
defense
and go
this
win the
year,
game, they defense locked in.
No, they ain't never played from behind. That's the thing.
Who?
They're
How many-
always ahead.
Wait, who didn't play from behind?
The Chiefs.
They're always ahead.
Yes.
They played from
was
behind
always
last week
ahead.
until they
He
scored.
go, no, he gonna set me up. No, he gonna set us up. No, I don't want that
Literally,
set up.
all three of their games, they were behind in it. All three of their games against the Titans, against the Texans. What was
They
it?
came back on them in a
like
quarter.
4 points.
They came back on them in a quarter.
Huh?
It took a quarter. It took a half a quarter. It literally took me driving from
right.
Huntsville.
let me ask.
All three of the games they came back against the 49ers. All three they were down at least 10 points.
Let me ask something real quick. How many NFC championships have Brock Purdy been to? How many years has he played?
What's your point? The team ain't changed.
100%. That shooting at 100%.
The same team that fucking Jimmy G got there too.
Like, come on now. This ain't nothing new.
Yeah, I'm not saying Purdy is just some groundbreaking player, but bro, they don't act like this team is just like
it's loaded. Yes, I'm acting like it's loaded.
I'm gonna get a pause. Let me get a pause.
Loaded.
Let me get a pause. I gotta get Casey in. Welcome, Casey, to the podcast. You know, you've been here, listening for a while. Right now, we're doing
and humble right now.
Huh?
Very quiet and humble.
I was letting y'all get what y'all getting off.
So what do you think is the top 5 quarterbacks? Who do you think the top 5 quarterback in the NFL? Man? Who do you think of the top 5? I know Herbert down there because he thought Mills was.
Yeah, you said Davis Mills.
I'll go Lamar Jackson,
Matt Schaub,
Patrick Mahomes.
That's a crazy name.
Joe Burrow.
I heard that name.
Stroud and Allen.
We put Stroud in the same spot.
How is Stroud top 5 after one season? Can we get multiple seasons before we put him in this conversation?
I'm just going off what I see.
I'll tell you, Stroud is in terms of like what you want. Like most teams would, I think either 5 or 6. I think teams would take Stroud over Herbert right now if they said, "Can you give me one?" Obviously, the younger guy. Yeah, so
but then that's more like off potential though.
Like what you want. That's what I'm saying. Off potential, what you want. I think
I'll take Stroud over Herbert. I mean not Herbert. I'll take Stroud over Purdy. Any day of the damn week.
Yeah, I think we would. Yeah.
Because if we switch quarterbacks with CJ Stroud and Brock Purdy with that Niners team, they win in the damn Super Bowl. There ain't no question of my elbow hurt.
CJ
none of that.
McCaffrey, boy, that'd be crazy. CJ with McCaffrey.
Exactly.
Oh
come on now.
Hey Casey, we talk about
the time coming, bro.
We talk about the Chiefs versus the Bills, but I'm gonna kind of go back in time real quick. I'm just curious. You weren't here. I'll tell you, last week was the perfect time for you to come on here.
Yeah,
I know you were out drinking because they were quiet, they were down, and this was your time to just unload.
I was celebrating. I postponed my celebration for a little too long.
Yeah, so I mean, but how are you feeling? We just lost to Baltimore, but it was the least painful loss out of everyone this weekend, in my opinion.
Painful,
but
that shit sucked.
I mean, I bet, but did you expect to win that?
Huh?
At halftime, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking we should have been up 16-10 at half, and if we were up 16-10 at half, I think the game would have been a little bit different. But going in 10-10, kind of deflated because we missed the field goal right there.
Yeah.
And we forgot. I guess we forgot we had a second half too because we did not show up at all for 30 minutes.
Oh no, but it just tell you where you got to get to, man. That's all. Me, just tell you where you got to get to, bro. That's the peak, literally, of the NFL right now. And they've been blowing out every team they've been playing, and they've been killing.
Did y'all really want to win that over Lamar? Like I feel like if you are going this hard for Josh Allen, how can you not go that hard for?
If I was facing Josh Allen, I would root for me, and I would be cooking Josh Allen. Who I'm playing is what I'm
saying. Now that it's over, now that it even is over,
I want Lamar to win now because
you don't want Mahomes to win.
But if Lamar faced Allen, then that would have been like an even keel type of thing. But if it's like me facing Allen, I would have been cooking Allen. I want to beat Allen. I don't care about his plot. Similar to Lamar, I wouldn't care about his plot. Now I do because I'm eliminated. I'm done. I'm out. You got it.
You gonna give him plot if y'all play Allen? We're gonna see the best Allen ever.
I don't know where you just where's that from? What are you doing?
I told you, Casey just bring it. He bring it out of people.
My season.
That naturally bring
You gotta wait till September again.
Cancun on 3.
Y'all just show me the spots. Y'all been there already.
They
Bro,
had
we saved your seat for you. You know your seat you had last year. We were saving it for you.
They had the Cancun divisional game. They showed it on Twitter. They showed the Eagles versus the Cowboys halftime, 14-10 in Cancun. They had the whole graphic of the Fox, everything, Fox, all that coming by. That was great, boy. Them boys were cooking with that. But yeah, we're all in Cancun now. Besides these two in the chat, Smitty and Black Star. And before we move on to Smitty and Black Star's teams about to play each other, Casey, what did you think? They've been cooking Josh Allen. I just say Josh Allen has terrible plot, some of the worst in the history of this world. But what did you think of this Chiefs Bills game? Who was the reason the Bills lost? How you feel?
Really can't put that on Josh Allen. He played good enough. I mean, he missed a couple throws, yes, but his defense didn't show up for him when it needed to, and then the people around him didn't step up. Like Steffon Diggs missing that deep ball. Like he put that as pretty as you could put that ball. It went right in between his hands.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was a rocket launcher.
Too bad it was another throw he could have made later on in the drive. That could have scored a touchdown.
Yeah, but why worry about the one later on in the drive if you could have done it beforehand?
Deep ball right there.
Because if McCall Hardman scored the touchdown, then or if he didn't fumble, we'll be having a different conversation.
Why not win the game?
Everybody can do the what if.
Take that loss.
Yeah,
Take that loss.
Why kick a field goal when you want to score 7 points versus a team that's been having your number?
Why?
I mean, you go for it on fourth. You go for it on 4th and 9 or something. Like it's just scoring a touchdown is not as easy as you said. The
score on the first. Yeah,
you're talking about that one way.
Is it one down in football? Is it one down in football, or is it 3?
I mean, wait. Say what you're saying again. Say what you're saying.
Before on the same drive, actually on that particular, he missed a deep ball over where he had 2 open guys, and his lineman blew a rush into him. But I'm saying if Tom Brady was there, he would have put more power on the throw, even knowing
that's Brady. That's the best. Like you say,
Allen ain't Brady. This is Allen.
I know, but Allen ain't Brady. Like there's tears. There's still tears. To,
I
like,
know now. I know it's tears.
There's still tears ahead of that.
I know it's tears now. This man ain't gonna
you
never
compare
be
these
great.
people.
He's okay with being number
Tom
2.
Brady. Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time. Like
Brady,
yeah.
If we was a Bills fan, bro, a Bills fan would be like, I am tired of not be able to win.
They would get rid of Josh Allen or something. They say we done with Josh Allen. As a Bills fan, they done with Tyler Bass.
It'll be just like with the Rockets. We couldn't get rid of Harden, but hey, at one point you just gotta be real with yourself and say,
look, I just know
we ain't never beaten the Warriors.
Yeah,
and I just knew. Look, Chris
still,
Paul got hurt. I just know
you mad about it to this day. You're still mad about it to this day.
Unfortunately, y'all ain't never beaten Mahomes.
Ever.
I don't. No,
ever.
Look. When you in that point, when you realize it's realization. This is realization. They right. It's realization. You have no plot. It's really bad. Like it's like
I don't want to hear about plot.
I don't want to hear that either. This is the worst. This is the weakest Kansas City team.
I don't know, man.
This ain't the weakest. This team looks freaking good. This is a good football team.
I know this team is good.
This is not if that's the weakest, that's crazy.
Jesse,
they destroyed the Dolphins. Come on.
I know that. I mean,
okay, what about last year against the Bengals?
What about the years when they had?
What about last year? That close game against the Bengals. What are we talking about?
No, it was 27-10. That game was 27-10 at one point. That game was wrapped up before like the third quarter was.
And look, that game with the Bengals and the Chiefs last year and Joe Burrow with those. I think he had either 1 or 2 interceptions. And I'm looking at this game. Now look, at the end it was a close game. A man pushed him out of bounds. And I was like, "There's plot again." It's always plot. I'm telling you, look, all the times all the Chiefs wins y'all be seeing, and all these penalties that come out, and it happened all season long. It happened in the postseason. It happened last postseason. It happened for all of time. That's dynasty plot. That's just what that is. As simple as that. Tom Brady had it. Look at Tom Brady's catalog of winning Super Bowls. It's ridiculous. It's just people just forget to function properly, and they have the stupidest things happen to them every time. And the same thing with Kansas City.
I'm just saying
the Bills tried to play it too safe.
They ran a fake punt with Lamar Hamlin.
I make that play happen, boy.
That's what I mean. When you playing the Chiefs, that's
don't do that.
Some type of story. They
tried it too.
Regardless,
that shit don't work.
Yo, facing the Chiefs is a freaking.
They say he's gonna score regardless.
Facing the Chiefs, y'all know facing the Chiefs is an experience, but that's an experience not many people can even handle, bro. I think everyone look me.
Y'all scored.
Harrison, you face the Chiefs too. I told you about Baker Mayfield had the ball right there, and that man, what's the backup name? What's that man name? Not Matt Castle. Who's that
No, it
backup?
wasn't Matt.
Was it not? No, it was like
Is it? No, it's not Taylor. Is it?
Come on, who back
What's
up?
that name? He was the Chief because
I
Patrick
can't
Mahomes got
remember his
injured
name.
in that
Chad
Cleveland game.
Chad
Chad
Henne.
Henne. And Chad Henne get the first down. I'm like, bro,
Didn't he
it's
run for
something-
it too?
that's-
Like
he ran for it
97
It
years
was
old?
and he don't run.
a rollout too.
That whole game was
Sam
just full
rollout.
of fucking missed calls, though. I'm not
You
talking
see
about
it?
that game. We're not talking about this
You
shit.
see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying though? Basically, that team is an experience in the postseason. Tom Brady and Joe Burrow. He's lost 3 games, twice to Brady, and he was a main character, original one, and then
So
Joe Burrow.
What you're
And that's
telling
it.
me
That's all he's
is
lost.
we only got one winner in the AFC and 15 losers.
That's why with Tom Brady. Tom Brady existed. That's what was happening. In the Super Bowl is either Brady, Manning, or Roethlisberger. And the only reason Roethlisberger would make it is because someone happened to Brady. That's the only reason that would happen. So it's
How
either
does it feel to
Brady
be a
or-
loser, Casey?
I don't know. You can tell it's the same thing.
You've been there longer.
Oh, hold on.
Why you taking
How does
shots?
it feel to be a loser? How does it
Hey,
feel?
it's levels to this, and the type of loser y'all are is. Hey, look.
How
we
many
see
how many
up here,
playoff wins do
y'all
you guys
down
have in the past decade or in this
Since the
century?
Texans been a
here. Wait,
team.
say it again.
Are you sure you want to go? Are you sure you want to go in history?
How, I mean, no, this century, the 2000s. How many playoff wins you got?
How about since humans?
How about since you were born?
about since
Let's do
cavemen?
that. Let's do since you were born.
Why you stopping there?
Why we stopping there?
Why you putting a limit on
You-
that? Either we gonna do the last.
It's
Are
the
we
Big Bang
we gonna
Theory.
do
How about that?
facts
It's
in
the
our
Big Bang
QB?
Theory. How
Or
about
we gonna use all of our history? You're not capping our history.
Since
What do you mean
cavemen.
capping the history?
Okay,
I'm
so you
doing
can
since
take
you've been
that
alive.
Since the
No,
I mean, the
since the
Texans have
Wheels
5
existed.
wins. The Cowboys have 4.
More.
What about in the last 5 years?
Last 5 years, the
Yeah, because if you want to do
Isn't
since
it just one, in the
2002,
last 5? Isn't it just
let's,
one and
let's
one? in the
add a
last
couple
5?
years on that. Let's add an additional
Just
5
one and
years
one.
and let's go to the 90s.
We weren't there for like 4 of them
Since
years.
A minute ago, I can control select the control stats. Y'all love doing it. Let's go to whole history. Let's go back since the wheel was invented. You still been a loser then.
I'm just I mean like
You know,
at least I've seen the same amount of wins as you have, I think.
No, we see That's
Oh yeah, you've seen 4 and I've only seen 2, yeah.
What
But at least
team are you talking
as
about?
many losses you've seen as how many quarterbacks you've
The
seen.
Texans have won 5 though. So
that is a true
And
stat.
how many Super Bowls?
You combine all our wins. That's how many quarterbacks you had.
you guys won your Super Bowls when the Texans didn't exist.
Did
So
you
we
win your
don't-
Super Bowls? You
they didn't
were
have
here
it?
before everybody. You couldn't win then. You couldn't win.
Do you not see my name? Do you not see my name?
Yeah, certified
Yeah, he's a
Texan.
Texan fan now. He don't claim Cleveland. He a Texan fan. Yeah, you guys, good to have you on the side, bro. It's good to have you here. Even though we're eliminated too, you can definitely just jump back where you at. But it's good to have you. You know,
Yeah,
I said we were
bet-
also
bet-
No,
No.
it was part of the bet. I still got a Venmo Casey for the
okay.
yeah.
The thing is, somebody was supposed to go to Las Vegas. It's either me, the Cowboys, Cleveland, and nobody going to Vegas. We all just gonna be watching at home. That makes sense.
We may be 40 years old, but
It's
y'all
probably
better-
it's
I
probably
better-
a good thing that I'm not going to Vegas because I would lose all my
Oh,
money.
you weren't going anywhere. You can go.
You weren't going anywhere. Nah, bruh. Nah, you lost just as bad as I lost, bro. You can't even start with me right now.
Hey, I
You
ain't
lost
gonna
just as bad as I did.
I'm gonna give you a hint. The Super Bowl gonna be in New Orleans next year. You ain't got to worry about no Mardi Gras, no drinks, no shrimp, none of that. No gumbo.
Yeah, and you're
You
gonna be
ain't
sitting
be
in
there.
you're gonna be sitting in Jerry's world just watching the game.
We got a chance. I'm letting you know right now. Go on.
You got a chance. You got a chance. I don't
Go
think
on
you
and
got.
put-
I
go
don't
on.
think you got any of a
Matter of
chance.
fact, call
You guys kept
Cancun
McCarthy.
right now.
You guys kept McCarthy. You kept
Y'all
Dak.
can
You
get
kept.
some discounts. Y'all can get some discounts. Go on, call Cancun right now. Tell them the date ain't fully guaranteed. Give them a soft date. You can always move it. It's gonna be maybe a week later. But it's
Nah,
gonna be-
I'm gonna be spending Valentine's Day in NOLA, brother. I don't know what you're talking about. It's it's about to be happening.
Go on, call Cancun. You're gonna be back.
Early bird discount.
He acting like he didn't get blown out by Jordan Love.
You might as well get a timeshare. You got to drive off CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud, you mean the one
Hold
that I
on,
put
hold on,
number
hold
4 overall?
You got blew up by Joe Flacco. That's how you got blew up by.
He had one last ride for the Ravens.
Oh Jesus.
Boy, oh my gosh. All right, let's that was good toxicity, man. Let's move along to these people in the chat. Lions versus 49ers. Who are y'all picking to make it to the Super Bowl and why?
This is
The
tough.
Niners.
Casey said that while too. You did say the Niners. That is a clip.
Not
said- I
until
said-
they see. Oh wait.
Go ahead, Maurice.
I had to.
Well, maybe the Lions can beat them boys.
Lions. I've been saying it since I started coming on this podcast.
You gotta stay with it.
You know what? Fuck
If you're right, then wow, this is a great
Lions.
clip.
I'm going Lions.
So you say
Fuck
Black
you.
Star? You friends with Black Star?
Yes.
I'm acquainted.
No way I'm picking the 49ers.
You know, like Lewis, you
Even
said
after
like
they win, they still lost to me.
Lewis, after many weeks ago, you said the Lions were like not a good team. I remember you said that at the end. I don't know why. I just remembered that. It just stayed in my head.
Oh,
And
didn't they have like a bad loss to like Baltimore?
I think they lost to like Green Bay. I think
No,
you said that they
I
lost.
thought it was Baltimore. Baltimore like dismantled.
The Baltimore beat them, but I think you said it a little later after that. But I mean, you may have said it there as well.
New
I
information.
just said it there.
Yeah, new information.
I'll hold you accountable.
I've been saying it the same thing the whole time.
You know why they're here. Somebody can get
If y'all face the Lions, y'all would have beat the Lions. Do you think?
I'm not here to say that.
Oh no, we ain't gonna set that plot up. We learned
Not
that.
getting that.
We're learning.
He learned it slowly, but he
Not
learned it. That's
getting
good.
that from me.
So okay, so how many people picked the Lions actually? Raise your hand if you picked the Lions. It's even like they got 2 people. Now Mauricio think. Oh, we okay.
I'm still thinking on mine.
I
think Plot's gonna say 49ers. I think it's just like Jared Goff in another Super Bowl in Detroit is kind of crazy. I don't see like this would be the most successful season in like almost history of the Lions, even if they lose right now. So
yeah, I think the Niners will probably win unless the Lions can, just play their best game of the season.
what's the keys to a Lions win though? What do you think is the keys to the Lions win? Is it Jameer
just
Gibbs
feels
and
like
Getting the ball first.
Run the ball.
Getting the ball first.
Yeah.
You got
And putting pressure on Purdy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Literally get pressure on
Rated.
Purdy and it,
Actually, I don't even believe. I
it's
think
gonna
the
be tough for
Niners,
them.
the Niners will actually have a brain and take the ball out of Purdy's hands and actually run the ball and give it to McCaffrey. So stop the run because they're not gonna let Purdy throw it.
what's the Lions secondary bad?
If Purdy throws for like 400 yards and like 3 TDs,
Because it could happen. I mean, do they have a bad secondary? I think Lewis, did you say they had a bad secondary or something like that?
Yeah, but they did. Well, I mean,
They got one player back. Game changer.
Jay Gardner Johnson.
Gardner Johnson. Yeah,
Game changer.
Yeah, whatever he talk. Deebo Samuel versus him, boy, that's a movie. I remember what you about that.
The thing that worries me about the Lions is just I'm hoping the inconsistencies that were there throughout the regular season. I hope they don't show up in this game.
What do you say is our biggest weakness?
zone defense.
Zone defense. I think
And
in the
then Lewis is looking like, yeah, damn, that's what Purdy's best at. Because he throws slants.
I don't know what he's good at, but I don't know. Actually, I do know what he's good at. When he turn around and hand the ball and put it in McCaffrey's belly.
But you gotta do it with style, though.
Do it with style.
Like in the postseason, like your biggest weaknesses get like magnified more. So with me, one of our weaknesses was never turnovers, but that was the Browns' weakness. So we took advantage of that. But CJ Stroud literally has 5 interceptions, and I can tell you the games they happened. Like 3 against Arizona, he just got them all off in a half, and then 1 against Cincinnati, 1 against New Orleans. And that's all his interceptions. I don't see turnovers often, so we didn't have no turnovers this postseason. But like there's other weaknesses that show up much more stronger. So if your weakness zone defense, I don't know what Brock Purdy's strength is. I don't know if it is zone defense. I don't know if he exploits that, but I mean he's gonna get exploited regardless. So
The
Niners'
weakness is they can't defend the run. That's why the Packers
don't pick Sagan on that D line.
Yeah. The Packers. That's how the Packers was able to stick around. Aaron Jones was having a hell of a game.
Speed rushing,
and now Aaron Jones with Jameer Gibbs.
That's true. Like if your biggest weakness is your run defense, and they got 2, like Jameer Gibbs was going off, and David Montgomery, those 2, that's a key matchup. Yeah, their running game is a key matchup in that if the Lions want to reach their first ever Super Bowl, which would be a crazy thing, a crazy realization. if that's to happen. Aiden Hutchinson looking up, he gonna be looking up in the moon, but he gonna be looking up at the stars.
This is gonna be happening. This is what happening.
Jesse, I just sent you an email or something. You can choose to show it or not, but I want to see your reaction to it.
Okay, let's see. I'm curious. That's interesting. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna show it, but that is interesting.
Now we gotta see it.
Yeah, I don't know.
At
least in the chat.
I'll send it to you.
It must be some wild.
Yeah, because that is interesting. I looked at it, I was like, no, wait, no, my better side came with this. And no, that's kind of ridiculous to show on a live stream.
He's on a live stream. You can't edit it out.
So we said half and half, San Francisco, Detroit. What's the key for San Francisco to win this game?
Just beat themselves.
Run the ball. Give the ball to McCaffrey.
Minimize Purdy's mistakes, basically.
Yeah. So run the ball. Give the ball to McCaffrey.
Lock in on defense.
Just protect the ball.
If McCaffrey goes off, this game may not even be close.
And Smitty gonna be crazy. Smitty gonna be going crazy.
I know he is.
But
it's okay. I know who's gonna meet you. Whoever meets you in a Super Bowl. Oh, you got.
It's gonna be Raps, huh? It's gonna be Raps. That's his moment. That's that man moment to shine. But if Smitty walks back here and they win a Super Bowl, and then you can't use that 94 excuse, he can't even be out of the Smitty gonna have every joke in history, boy. It's gonna be. Oh my goodness!
You're gonna need to time him out.
Writing him up right
time
now.
Him out from the chat.
I remember back in January.
So the next matchup, the Chiefs and Ravens.
Oh my God!
Lamar Jackson finally meets Patrick Mahomes. It was supposed to happen in 2019. We are here now. It's in Baltimore. Patrick finally traveling the AFC Championship. Who winning that game and getting an invitation to the Super Bowl? Is it the Swifties? Or is it for the culture, Lamar Jackson?
When is this game? Is this the Sunday game?
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. I think
both
it's the first.
Sunday.
I think it's the first game.
They're the first game, yeah.
Well, they're on Saturday,
which is crazy.
No, Sunday earlier.
I think
Mahomes. They always swap it. Though.
I think Mahomes gets this one.
Oh, plot. That be make character syndrome strong.
That Harrison, this picture is crazy, but
I am.
It's crazy, right? I
made a business decision.
I just opened so I went on Facebook because I got a post on my wall and I was like, what is it? And I looked and I was like, oh no, that's nothing. Then I scrolled down one page and I saw that picture.
That is crazy.
Casey, do you see that picture? He said
yeah. I saw it.
No, yeah, that picture cannot be.
You know that? That's crazy.
But hey, you may be right.
That's humble, huh? Well, who in the Chiefs Ravens?
Hey, they lying. Smitty, what's the score gonna be?
You already said it.
Oh yeah, tell me, Smitty, tell me.
Realistic, what you really think is gonna be?
31-17.
Because you said that about the Packers, and
that didn't. But he gonna keep saying that. If he face the Ravens, he gonna say 31-17.
That's his default score.
Oh, here's a key stat. I don't know if y'all noticed, but with the Harbaugh family, 34 is like their magic number. So like when their dad won back in the day, he scored 34 points. When in the Harbaugh Bowl versus the Niners and Ravens back in the day, the winning Harbaugh one scored 34 points. Michigan just beat I forgot who Washington. He scored 34 points. So 34 is like the magic. If the Ravens score 34 and like these next two games, they pretty much win. Yeah.
Just hit Lamar. Though how many is that? That's four touchdowns and 2 field goals. Yeah, get that. That's easier said than done though. He facing plot. I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens. Picking Lamar Jackson. Like I said, they're a top 5 DVOA team of all time. Their defense, like I seen, is stacked, D-line stacked, a secondary stack. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson, this is his time, to prove to shine. This is it. This is his moment right here, right? Everybody waiting for this moment. And I can't see no Taylor Swift, no Super Bowl. I can't see. I see too much this year, but I'm tired. I need to see Lamar go and get you one. This is your time.
Tell her to go on tour. I'm tired of seeing her. I ain't gonna lie.
She already did.
Go again.
All right, Black Star. 24-17. That's if he win. All right, Black Star.
He said if we win.
Yeah, I think I'm taking the Ravens on this one. I think the defense, and then going to be a couple key drops by who the Chiefs got?
MBS?
Tony.
MBS.
They make sure Tony ain't playing. I don't think they're gonna make sure Tony don't
Kelsey
play.
be
Okay.
dropping.
You
That
saw
boy
that
is
meme that did
not-
like the Vince McMahon thing when Stone Cold was hitting him in the hospital.
Oh yeah, with Tony, yeah.
Ain't that the one for for the Saints QB?
I know.
Oh, with Derek Carr. That's so
But
funny.
yeah.
I love the Saints hate Derek Carr is the funniest thing for me. I can continue. But
But yeah, just some. I can see some key drops coming in some crucial moments for the Chiefs, and the Ravens are just going to take advantage of that. So I'm taking the Ravens.
I'm rooting for Lamar, man. I really am. I'm
I
not
need the
because
Ravens to win, so I
this
don't feel so bad.
is going to be a big FU to the NFL for everybody, including us, because that could have signed him this past off season. This is going to be a big FU to y'all because I'm telling you, I can't wait till you get this. And
that's a good story.
It's a hell of a story.
That's a good plot. That adversity plot. I tell you, it worked. That's the only plot beat dynasty plot.
Yeah, I think Mahomes already proved this year. Proved his plot this year, in my opinion. They were
this
bad
is the year
this
he can
year.
lose. This is the year he can lose.
Like, yeah, and we respect him because this team was bad. And we didn't think they was gonna make it here.
Yeah,
you know. So
Like, I felt like there was. I felt like he do need one. I think he got one. I think I think he got one. Casey, what you feeling? Ravens or I think you already said, but
Yeah, the Ravens. So I don't feel so bad.
Feel it. They're a great team, bro.
Yeah,
You shouldn't feel bad. They're a great
I
team.
think I got the Ravens too. You know, that's been my hot pick for like the last 2 years.
So if it's Ravens Lions, then y'all did good.
Yeah, I said Ravens versus Lions.
Oh, did
But that was like before everybody
hot.
came. That was like a super hot pick. But I did think I didn't think the Ravens was gonna make it, but you know. But Lamar, I mean, there's really no pressure on him right now, you know. Against the Texans, that was a lot of pressure because I mean,
we're not
you lose to the Texans, or if you lose in the divisional round again, then it would have been like 1-4, and you would have lost to a rookie. Like, man, that was so losing to Mahomes is respectable. So it shouldn't be no pressure on them. Just go out there and ball out. He was playing too timid, like against the Texans in the first half. And I was watching the game, I was like, he was looking like playoff Lamar. And then, he finally settled in and, started making plays. But if you'd kept that game close for too long, Texans, I don't know, man. Like I was saying in the chat, the Texans, y'all got some plot too now. 30-17.
Let's see the site. 30-17.
Yeah.
Harrison, what you
got
feeling?
Some plot too now, so keeping it close. Yeah, go out there and get it done. I still like Mahomes. He's still the baby goat, but it's not your year.
I think KC wins this one.
Of course.
Of course. What the?
He's a Browns fan. Of course. I mean, if the Eagles, I wouldn't be rooting for the Eagles.
No, this is completely unbiased. Like, I think Mahomes win this one. I mean, playoff Mahomes is just different.
Had us. What you tell us about making excuses?
Time to Smitty. Harrison, continue. What you were saying?
I think playoff Mahomes and playoff Kelsey are just a little bit different.
Yeah,
so
they are.
I think I think they get it. I think it's a really close game. Like, I think it comes down to probably like a field goal or maybe OT. And yeah, but I think I think Mahomes gets through.
That penalty, I know that penalty against Baltimore gonna break everybody's heart.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the Javion Clowney.
If I'm the Ravens, I don't want to close games. Like, to me,
that
when
penalty
they close games, they late game decision making, and sometimes Lamar decision making in late games is
they
go ahead and blow this game out, beat them by like 10, 15,
that
something like that.
Roughing the passer penalty, bro, in that fourth quarter. Oh my gosh. Tie game with that roughing the passer. Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be like on third and like 13.
I don't know. The NFL, they probably better off having the 49ers versus the Ravens.
I think they should do
like
that.
Running back, after that safety that the refs caused, I feel like they should favor the Ravens a little bit.
And I know everybody. I know
the
the Cowboys fans gonna be definitely.
Ravens facing
The Ravens, they're gonna be.
they're gonna blow their ass out. It's gonna be a boring ass ball. Brock Purdy, another stinker.
Dang, boy. Hey, you gonna watch that?
But, hey,
Definitely.
we
That's
can't sleep on them Lions now.
Yeah, that's what I'm not
Lions,
saying.
I mean,
I'm just. That's
But,
all
hey,
what's the name to get there? It's gonna be a
but
blowout.
if I'm the NFC, I'm definitely rooting for the Chiefs. It's the Lions or the 49ers don't want to see them Ravens.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they already did. And it was bad. But how y'all rate this postseason? How y'all rate this postseason so far? I'm just curious.
Great
We're almost at
postseason.
we're almost at the end of it all, So like,
Even the games when you look on the paper and like ew, like the Lions versus the Bucks. Like,
NFC been
I was like,
low-key
ew. But it was a real good game.
It's been a 2 since the Cowboys got in.
8 so far.
so if you mix the regular season, because we were cooking the regular season for a long time, you mix the regular season and the postseason. What would you rate the season so far? How y'all feel?
7.
It's like a 7.5 for me.
7.
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks in the postseason is definitely carrying for sure.
I'm not getting.
Man, we were struggling.
This this fool. I know you don't want to see Lamar. He gonna put it on you again.
Man, look, I wanted to. That's true. I wanted to do something. Like I said, the season was terrible, so I want to see play a little game here. This is out of nowhere, but I'm gonna play a little game right now. And to play this, I need y'all to do one thing. I need y'all to either take out go on your phone, do the Notes app. I need you it's like a timer type of thing. So I need you to go on your phone and go to the Notes app, wherever that app is, or if you have you want to write it down. But I think it's easier just to put on your Notes app.
I can play.
Okay, so everyone is on their Notes app. So yeah, everyone's good. So I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna actually put 30 seconds on here. So I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds. I'm curious what y'all come up with, but I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds, and you tell me. Before I say it, let me make sure it's up because I don't want to give y'all. Okay, so you tell me 3 memorable things that happened in this NFL season, and not games, things. I'm press start now. 3 memorable moments that happened in this NFL season. I'm gonna see if this is actually a good season or not. I give you 30 seconds. 3 memorable things that happened in this NFL season.
Just the regular season, right?
Yeah, let's
just
go.
Any,
just anything. Just anything to make it simple for you. 3 memorable moments. We have 5 seconds. I'm curious what y'all come up with. I want to see the difference in answers. Okay, time is up. I gotta see what y'all come up with. I'm so curious. Because this season, I said the season was terrible for so long, but maybe y'all found some love in it that I didn't. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Lewis, what'd you come up with?
He gonna say some bullshit.
Rodgers breaking his leg on the third.
That's very. What's the other one? Did you get another one, or is that the only one?
Yeah, come back to me. I gotta think.
I know. Hey, it's hard, boy, because I know this season. Okay, Harrison, give me 3.
CJ Stroud 5 TD game.
Okay,
that's my number 1. Joe Flacco taking the Browns to the playoffs. 4th-string quarterback. Think that's pretty memorable. And then Zach Wilson basically saying he doesn't want to play for the Jets while being named the starting QB.
That is funny. That was a funny moment. He said, "Y'all keep home, man. I don't want to do this no more." Casey, what is your 3?
I had the first thing Harrison said: the Stroud walk off versus the Bucks.
Yeah, great moment.
Bill finally leaving the Patriots.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And then the Rodgers snapping of the Achilles 4 plays into the season.
That is the most memorable. It's funny how this happened immediately. All right, Mauricio, what is your 3?
I had the Rodgers breaking his Achilles. The Jets punt return, just because we were on the pod when it happened.
We watched it. It was lit.
That was probably like the best game. Well, not the best game of the season, but one of the best for a while. So, and then the 70-point Mickey Mouse performance from the Dolphins.
70. That was memorable. 70-20 is a
Mickey Mouse because of what they did later on. So.
All right, John, what's your 3?
Oh yeah, I said the Jets punt return to win the game because that game Josh Allen had 3 of them things. But whatever. And then the next one was the safety by the ref against the Ravens. And he got up laughing. That was crazy. And then the other one was when the okay. And the last one was when the Browns beat the 49ers.
Oh yes,
Very
memorable.
At that point, it was like we thought the 49ers were invincible.
Trash.
So I was like, ain't no way we like, bro. After they crashed us, we was like, man, they going undefeated. We looked at their schedule. We was like, what team beating them? And shit, they lost.
Oh yeah, Brock Purdy throwing 4 picks.
Okay, that's on yours. Okay, Lewis, that's on yours.
Yeah,
okay.
Throwing 4 picks versus the Ravens. That game, and then I don't know, just the Browns season overall. This is memorable.
Yeah. Started off.
I'm finally getting the respect I deserve.
You're getting a little respect.
It started off with their coach being like, I don't know why Sean don't want to play. We later find out.
Oh
he
yes,
got a torn shoulder.
This man nursing an arm, bro.
Well, I mean, when the trainers are like, "Yeah, he's good to go."
Well, you gotta check out your trainers.
He's like, "No, I'm not."
Same trainers from the Chargers.
Yeah.
I think a moment I remember is Nick Chubb. That I remember that because watching that was kind of crazy.
I was gonna put that on there, but I was like, that one hurts too much to remember because like our season is so much different with Nick Chubb like in that backfield.
So I'm gonna share my screen, and this is they said this is the wildest moments of the NFL regular season. So Carissa Thompson, what she say? She said she be BSing sometimes. What she say? She said she make up reports at times working as a reporter.
Oh yeah, she be lying.
That's memorable because that's hilarious.
This morning he told me he's gonna be great. Like they be lying. Like I don't know what. It's crazy.
Nah, that's Stephen A. talking about my sources.
Yeah,
my sources tell me.
Taylor
Swift. Oh, this was huge actually because the fact that Taylor Swift was on the NFL Twitter, like on the
the header,
whatever.
Oh my gosh, I was like, they really.
NFL fumbling publicity because they did not know how to handle that. That's crazy.
We have of course, this is definitely, and this is a meme. This meme is so.
They said that's his highlights of the season.
Oh my gosh. If you ever see this meme, that means you came in and you left immediately. That's hilarious. It lasted that quick.
You saw, and you did not conquer.
Oh, I love this. That is a great picture. Okay, that's earlier. This but yeah, he retired on a beach. That was
he retired.
Dallas Cowboy official account throws shade at Dak. How did they do it? Dak gave away the ball twice and their loss in a match the Cowboys had a chance to win. They did this? They don't believe in you? How is the Twitter going at? There's no way this is real. Is that for real?
Why are you giving Speedy ammo?
That
was real. That was real.
Oh, how is this a memorable? You see what they're talking about? They're over here reaching with this.
Why would they?
It's memorable because the actual Cowboys Twitter said something about it. It's not memorable because he did something. It's because his own team tweeted this about him. That's why it's memorable.
Jerry told him to say that.
Hey, that was a fan that was mad as hell.
On the marketing team.
That's crazy. I bet he was. I know he was hard.
Yeah,
that is a crazy tweet.
Hey, if they would have called me, if I was working there, they would have called me after we lost to Green Bay. It ain't no telling what I would have said. Like McCole Hardman, bro, do not check your Instagram messages. Who's that? They about to make up some words you ain't never heard before.
Who's that Eagles player that sent his address?
Oh yeah.
They told him to meet him there.
I think that was Jalen Rieger, right?
Something like that.
So, I mean, this season has been to me. If I'm biased, then this is one of the best seasons because of CJ Stroud. But in terms of just watching football, regular season was killing me. They better do better in these matchups. And look, one thing: the Ravens versus Texans game, from what I've seen, is the most watched ESPN game ever. They want to see Lamar Jackson. They want to see CJ Stroud. So I better get some primetime games, bro. I have to have. It's impossible for me not to have primetime games next year.
Yeah,
literally, I need.
It'll be impossible.
Are they going to keep the two Monday game?
Oh, the 2 Monday games. I don't.
They need to stop that.
I don't know. I
I
don't
can
know.
only watch one, bro. We already rushing home from work. Game already on.
Oh,
And
this
then
man
y'all making us rush home to watch the Steelers. Come on now.
He said, "Let me try."
Yeah, there was
He
too
said,
many
"Let me
Steelers.
try." He had to think. He
Steelers
said,
won that
"What can
game.
I say?"
Yeah, all right. He can go look. He can go look at the season. Make sure you put Brock Purdy 4 interception game where he look like a pumpkin versus the Ravens.
Oh,
Yeah. Make sure you put the game
y'all
versus
funny,
the
man.
Browns.
Y'all funny, man.
And then what else?
Yeah. Y'all funny, man. Y'all versus Smitty. That's a great thing added to my life. That's a great thing because Smitty can see he's still winning though. So if the Lions beat the 49ers,
You see, wait,
if-
Jesse, you see what he said? He said this offseason talk. I'm not a part of this.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you see, he still got to go. All right, let's see what he says.
For no reason? Okay. What's the third one?
That's tough.
Oh, 40-10.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
Can't say none of that.
yeah, you
You
can't
got
say
it this
that,
week.
If you lose the Super Bowl, that's gonna be my new number one.
but if they lose in the next round or the Super Bowl,
That's
then
gonna
yeah,
be my
hey,
new number one.
them
I
boys.
don't want them to lose. I want them to lose how the Eagles lost last year.
Oh,
Oh, you want that type of pain?
On a bad
Oh, you
call.
want?
No,
Oh my
no,
God, he wants this.
Sting.
That's hate. That's
He
pain.
he wants pain. He doesn't even just want the
Yeah,
loss.
there we
He's
go.
like, I want you to suffer.
Low and slow.
Hey, wait. Let me ask. So wait, what team? Since Smitty really cooking y'all, like, is the Eagles or 49ers? Who y'all hate the most now? Because like,
The Eagles.
I feel like,
it's still the Eagles.
but he cooking you harder. I feel like no Eagle fan be cooking you like this man be cooking you. This man
Because
put
the
you on the
Eagles,
grill.
they can't cook us.
They got one
Did they
Super
not cook
Bowl.
you? Did they
At
cook you
least they
last
got
year?
five.
They talk about now. We all
right now. The
talking about now.
49ers, they own us right now. So I mean, ain't
But
no
did the Eagles
own
cook you
and they
last year?
winning.
But the Eagles didn't cook you last year when they went
Well,
when they made the Super Bowl.
we
They
still
didn't
tied
say
with
nothing.
we still tied with the Eagles. We won one, they won one. So like
Okay.
I never said going into the Eagles game, yeah, I don't think we're gonna win. The
But the
49ers, I
49ers
can't say the same for the 49ers. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
I say we gotta avoid the 49ers, and I say we gotta play the Eagles.
It's like
it's
Lewis is like the highest you can get. John is the medium, and then Mauricio is the lowest of just like Cowboys, just like pressure that they provide. Like John's
Wait
like,
till they pay Brock Purdy. Wait till they pay him $60 million. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Lewis, if they win the Super Bowl, what do you do? And Brock Purdy's the MVP. What do you do?
That ain't never happening. That is the hypothetical.
Can't even fathom it.
How you learn your lesson and lose your lesson in the same pot?
Brock Purdy ain't ever gonna win the MVP of the Super Bowl.
Oh my God!
It'll be Nick Bosa before.
You know what? I wanted the Lions to win before. Like I wanted them to win it all. But now at this point, I fucking want Brock Purdy to ball the fuck out.
That man, I tell you, bro.
Don't let him be like that. I'm supposed to set up Casey, but he on some PR stuff right now, so I can't even get him right now.
You gotta wait till September.
Yeah.
Casey, what team do you hate the most? What team do you hate the most, Casey?
Me?
What team do you hate the most? Yeah, what team do you hate the most in the NFL?
Dallas.
There you go.
For what?
For what? I thought you were gonna say Tennessee. I thought you were gonna say Tennessee.
No sense.
Well, what about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Tennessee is a close second, though.
I think like right now is Jacksonville.
Prior to
like,
last year. I mean, prior to this year, because now I'm kind of curious.
I forgot about Jacksonville.
Because I know they've been talking about your QB.
New York.
It'll probably have been Dallas, specifically because John, when you terrorized me that one whole year, you terrorizing me. That put so much hate in my head for Dallas for so many years. And obviously, I ain't no Dallas fan, but Jacksonville is like hitting me directly. I don't face y'all often, but I'm facing Jacksonville. And as soon as we lost, every Jaguar fan having a party on Twitter, like they just ain't lose to the Titans. But I'm, we gonna, we'll wait till next year. They think we on a fluke run, so we'll wait till next year. We'll see what happens.
Who's gonna be booking they flight to Cancun?
They've been there a little bit longer than both of us.
Man, we all eliminated, so there ain't no bets. We're all eliminated.
Whew. Man, because if the Texans would have won,
That would have been crazy.
Insufferable.
It's a big if.
if y'all gonna do it, at least do it next year, not this year.
Casey
Them
would have came on
narratives
here.
would've been crazy.
Casey would have came on here drunk as hell, talking all this shit.
Yeah, he would have led the pod for sure. Yes,
That's
it
a
is.
big if.
I really do hate these narratives that they be pushing. Like now they talking about the Lions and been to the NFC Championship before us and all that. Like, come
They
on.
did say that. They did that. There's somebody put
Oh,
that
yeah,
out there.
It was Shannon Sharp. I think I said it was like the Commanders and the Cowboys are the only team in the NFC that ain't been there since the 90s.
For real?
Big team.
Yes.
Oh, in the NFC, yeah. In the NFC, yeah. Because the only team.
Yes, there's a lot of they ain't been to the championship.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams. But okay.
Or
I don't know who you're fan of,
since we put in
the
cap
where
on
the
it.
Broncos at? Where the Broncos at?
They were
He
like
gonna claim the Ravens. Then he gonna claim the Ravens
Or
right
the
now.
Steelers, Stephen A.
Where's the
Yeah,
Steelers?
call everybody out.
Talk about
The
y'all
Steelers-
teams.
I need.
Kenny Pickett. Let's start there. Like, come on now. Like y'all are so
They
down
do
bad.
it.
Mike
Look,
Tomlin, you don't have losing seasons, but
look, y'all did y'all tour
told
run
you
a couple months
he
ago.
created
And it, like before y'all do y'all tour run, I'm gonna try to help you right now. Y'all did y'all tour run, took everybody, and it did not age well. So I'm gonna make sure y'all pause.
hey,
I know
like
you-
Casey said, we ain't got nothing to lose. So hey, what's worse than what happened this year?
You got a good
You
point.
don't get no worse.
Hey
You
man,
said what?
hey, these people look. They listen to that say you really don't think so. I'm telling you right now, I don't say nothing about that. You really don't think so? The people in the
Yeah, but
script, they gonna go crazy.
y'all got expectations going forward. Y'all,
yeah,
and that's what you
yeah.
want.
a little bright.
Oh,
And that's what they've been waiting for.
Ours
They've
look,
been waiting for that. Well, go ahead.
ours just look like it's there. Like I'm not excited for it. I'm not, I know Casey, y'all win in the division next year, right?
Right.
Huh?
You set them up.
I say y'all win in the division next year, right?
I said,
Good.
let's see.
Yeah.
Win by
Who y'all
2.
got? Trevor Lawrence,
2 sweeps.
Will Levis. What?
Going against the
He
broken
said what?
Tennessee
What about
team.
Anthony Richardson?
Will
pretty good.
Levis? You saying Will Levis winning?
I think Anthony
Who?
Richardson
Who
pretty
said
good.
this?
Though, so.
I'm just asking.
Y'all watch him play football?
Oh, okay. What do he play like? I'm confused. What do you
Y'all
play
next
like?
year, right? Y'all beating us?
Look,
Huh?
Y'all play us next year? Y'all beating us?
Yeah, we play y'all in Dallas.
Y'all beating us?
oh, we do. You play in Dallas, right? Yeah, we do play in Dallas.
You should. Dak don't show up to big games.
Lewis, are y'all
Y'all
beating the
big
Texans?
game?
Lewis?
Huh?
Lewis, you
So y'all a
beating the
big
Texans?
game?
We hope so.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You
don't
hope
care.
so?
Y'all not the circle on my list. This the judge.
Because we
on
don't
my
matter.
list-
Like we don't even matter.
Yeah.
We don't matter. We just
We not irrelevant. We not even supposed to be here.
The S and the F and that purple bird. That's all I care about. That's,
The Ravens,
that's
49ers,
all-
every other team
that's-
is an easy win. That's
Hey,
like you get them
hey.
and go.
No, we're not saying
Guess-
easy wins.
I'm not saying
Guess-
easy win.
guess-
I'm not
guess
joking.
who-
Y'all gonna be
guess who
another
beat-
Cardinals game.
Guess who beat those two teams?
Hey,
And guess who lost to the one team that we
Guess we
talking
gotta,
about?
we gotta do it all over again. Hopefully, don't look like a,
Yeah, I'm a certified Texans fan, but I mean, at least I can win against the 49ers.
What about that? What about that
hey,
orange?
that's clip. Hey, it is clip. Jay. It's clip. It is clip. They heard it.
What is
And
it?
let it shall be done. It shall be done. They gonna do what they gonna do. Hey, thank you everyone for joining the podcast. Smitty, we're gonna look out for you next week. We'll see if your team and Smitty and Blackstar, we'll see because the 49ers, most people probably expect 49ers to win, but if the Lions make it, wow, that plot crazy. Well, you're doing your thing, boy. And Ravens, Chiefs, the culture going for the Ravens, but main character, they facing the main character, but it's hard.
The Lions make
hey.
it. I have clip of the year.
You a star, boy. If the Lions make it, he had a lot of faith in that man. So hey, and for the teams that lost, better luck next year. But hey, Jordan Love, you did your thing. CJ, you had a great rookie of the year. It's my guy. Baker, I don't know. Do your thing. I don't know. Your division terrible. And then and then Josh, boy, that plot crazy. I don't even know what to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do for you.
You're not top 3 anymore.
I guess so. I don't know what to do. Yeah,
He's
for more
top
content.
7, remember?
Well, that's what old boy said. Yeah, that's what Harrison said. Our top 7's crazy. He said Brock Purdy had him. That's crazy too. But that's another take for another day. For more content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. More podcasts. They only go get lit from here. We'll catch you guys on the next podcast, and we out of here. Peace.